minutes of pre-recorded.
I'm recording on GoPro.
It's all business talk, too.
You're bidding it! Oh, shit.
That's not funny at all.
I'm doing the sorry I'm eating pizza bit.
Here's an intro.
I'm going to say that's me!
How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
Okay.
Follow his Fresh Prince.
That's racist.
Yeah. No, that's the point of the joke.
Will Smith? Yes, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, god damn it, I didn't grab the right beer.
In like
Dude, talk shit!
God damn
Get
it.
the IPA.
Hey, are you guys
This
done
actually
with the
isn't that
whiskey?
It's malty. It's got a kick to it.
I thought it was the fucking
It's
brown.
delicious.
Nate, you and I are going to share this.
Have you not taken your Fireball shot?
I did. Do you want it?
Oh,
I usually don't even
Yeah.
read those. I just talk about whatever.
I did.
Talk
Yeah.
about.
Want some Fireball, Drew?
Yeah, maybe in the midst,
God.
in the heat of the moment.
Are we allowed to like?
We can do like
can
a
we, can we sponsor
mid-podcast
Fireball
shot.
in the middle of
In
our
the
video?
heat of the moment. Matt.
What's up, guys? It's the Friendly Fire Podcast.
Stop looking at me.
Hey, guess what?
Episode 12?
Well, you know,
Is it 12?
it's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
1, 2.
Are you sure? What is a podcast, though? It's a philosophical.
It's what
Now
we're doing
with-
now.
Oh my god.
Is this a college course all of a sudden?
Sure.
Now with video.
Oh my god.
Podcast
no,
101.
nobody wants to see this.
What up?
I am Logan.
I'm Drew.
This is Drew.
This is Drew. You should probably have the camera facing you.
Yeah, that probably.
This is Drew.
I am Nate. Can you see me? Sure.
Disco.
Disco.
Josh.
Patrick.
Just got his hand in front of the camera.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm eating pizza.
It's cool.
That's not
I'm sorry I'm eating pizza.
Oh.
That's Sean.
I'm
Son
Sean.
of a bitch. And I'm
I feel
Logan.
like at that
again.
70s show vibe right now.
It is,
Hanging out.
it is sort of that.
If we're just like,
Down the street.
We need a smoke machine.
yeah, we need a smoke machine now.
That'd be perfect.
So they didn't use a smoke machine.
Yeah, they definitely did not.
What are
No,
they
they
doing? So,
Scooby doing it up.
so what have we been playing this week? I'm gonna start with Josh.
Start with me?
Yeah, what are you
Throw it
playing,
out,
dude?
Throw it out.
So
So, Star Wars Battlefront, I know I'm sounding like a broken record here. It's Star Wars Battlefront for days.
you still enjoying it?
Yes, and it's actually driven me to the point of so much anger that I'm determined to get my KD up. Most of the time, I end up negative as opposed to positive, and it's pissing me off so bad. So, like, I'm just spending an obnoxious amount of time.
You can't one and gun that game, dude.
Dude, I know you can't, but like
wants
I'm determined to get to the point to do it. I'm finding camping spots. I'm being like as obnoxious and as much.
You're
control
part
as
of
I
the
possibly
problem.
can be.
It's a
Yeah,
team
he hates
game.
it so much.
It's part of the problem, but
Part
it's
of the
the
fucking-
only way you can win. So
See, isn't it Plants vs Zombies that it does show your KD, but in the game it only shows your kills?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect
So-
incentive to
We're
not
gonna
really
mess
worry
with
so
it
much.
later.
Actually, in Plants vs Zombies, it's actually coins that puts you on the top of the leader. So
This is true.
that makes it as team an effort as it can be because you get coins for assists, for building teleporters, all those things.
Which is just like Battlefield. Because
Yeah.
you get points based on what you contribute towards the team, not just how many kills you get.
Not me.
Which
Whoever's
8-year-olds
talking.
don't really care about. They just want to play the game and they don't give a shit about the coins.
They
and
just want to
stuff
fuck
like
your
that.
mom.
Yeah, pretty much.
All day, every day.
Those super mature
Do you
8-year-olds.
get
They're
achievements
very
for that?
mature. Huh?
Do you get achievements for that?
Probably.
I don't know.
Depends on what the mom looks like, I guess. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I would consider like a 10 achievement. If we're talking like, what's
John
that?
Wild Kirby.
Oh,
Yeah.
so anyway,
What else
I'm
are you
not,
playing,
I'm not
Josh?
done. I want the camera back.
What are you
So-
playing again?
Anyway, so Star Wars Battlefront, like crazy. I also downloaded Hardware Rivals this week.
Ooh,
So
What's that?
What is that?
It's free on PlayStation Network. Think Twisted Metal if it was combined with NBA Hang Time, I guess.
Yes.
NBA
It's-
hang
it's-
time?
Yes.
It doesn't
So-
make sense.
And think about it.
It's
Like,
like
there's
Rocket
a
League
lot
on
of crazy
crack.
stuff. Or okay, Rocket League.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
There's
how
a
good is
lot
Rocket
of
League?
there's a lot of really weird stuff that happens, but it's mainly Twisted Metal based, where it's like where you destroy the cars and you get points for it, just like Twisted Metal or Vigilante 8. It's the same thing, but there's more to it. There's daily challenges. I mean, they really use a lot of the modern formula for shooters nowadays, but it's applied to a car-based game. So
Interesting.
it's pretty cool. If you definitely have a PlayStation, I definitely recommend it. It's totally free this month.
On a side note, do you guys remember the knockoff Twisted Metal game for N64 called Vigilante 8?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
that's,
Yeah.
what, I
Just
was,
said.
that's what I was
Yeah.
referring to.
Oh, you just said that? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I missed
He
that.
said that.
That's what I was referring to.
Yeah, no, dude.
I played the demo disc. You had the yellow car and you
Yeah.
God
around
damn
the
it,
car.
Meg.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing my beanie this week. You
Hey,
can't call
do you
me
remember that thing that we're not supposed to talk about, but you talk about it anyway after we tell you not to?
Oh my god.
that. Yeah, no.
Like a blooper reels run of
I actually
everything
think
worth
Vigilante
is
was a better
said.
game than
Yeah.
Twisted Metal. That's just me,
Oh
though.
my
But anyway, I've also been playing that, and I've also been playing Destiny. I actually tried to record some content video this week for Destiny. I did a hide and seek actually in skirmish. So you get 3 players, and then you all go and run and hide somewhere after you get your score up. That way they have to intentionally find you. So
Interesting.
It was very entertaining, especially when they can't find you.
Nice.
You're just like peeking over the
He's
bush,
the
and you're like,
person you
"Hey,
hate
that
the
guy's going
most.
over there."
I don't fucking play
Any
Destiny
first
multiplayer.
person shooter.
Crucible
ever.
is garbage.
Crucible
But-
is pretty broken.
Not unless you're playing hide and seek. If you're playing hide and seek, it's the bomb
Don't make
shit.
it fun.
What? Yeah,
Yes.
whatever.
Nice.
It's awesome.
I'll stick
so,
to strikes.
Other than Destiny, that's you know what? Honestly, that's kind of it for me this week. So
Right on.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Disco.
On the spot.
Well, I won't get too much into it just yet. We're going to go into it a little bit later, but I played the Garden Warfare 2 beta
Woo!
as much as
Yes.
humanly possible.
It's humanly possible.
I'm so erect.
Let's see your thumbs. Let's
Out
see
of-
your thumbs.
Out of everybody, I think I reached the highest level.
Oh, easily.
If you don't have any friggin' like marks on your thumb, then
Yeah,
you are,
hold your blisters out for the
no,
camera.
Are there any
Yeah,
blisters at
no
all?
blisters.
I have no
Put them
blisters.
close.
It wouldn't matter.
You're not
because
MLG.
I work in manufacturing, so.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I played as much of that as I could. Aside from that, One Piece Treasure Cruise.
God,
Still?
get out.
Oh my God! Get casual scum.
We'll just assume you play it every
It's
week,
gonna be
okay?
every
Broken
single
Battle.
goddamn
You're done.
week.
It's a baby thing.
But
He's got babies. Or baby.
I don't
Oh
think
my god.
I played anything else this week from last week.
There was a lot of PVZ.
I played PVZ
Yeah, a lot of
every
PVZ.
single day that I could.
PVZ
So,
was like the plague last week.
Yeah.
So
I was on
So
for
many hours for like 3 days in a
couple
row.
of us took Friday off, and I sat down at my Xbox at 10 a.m. and I got up at about 7 p.m. I think.
My God.
It's like the morning before Christmas.
Yeah.
right.
I grabbed myself several Mountain Dews and a bag of Drew's chips, and
So a diabetic.
Asshole.
Oh my God.
Did you have a poop bucket?
I didn't worry about that.
Do you have Cool Ranch tumors?
Anytime in between, they give you 75 seconds in between matches to take a piss. So
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
more than enough time.
That's more than
So,
enough.
More than enough.
Even
Nice.
with minimal shakeage, it's still a pretty
No,
good
no
time.
matter how much you
to go
shake
back.
it, your underwear is always going to catch the last drop.
Yeah, well,
So-
That's just how it is.
it's a guy thing. Deal
Okay.
with it.
Worth
damn
what
it,
you
Meg.
got.
Nate,
Well, I played a little bit of PVZ beta. I didn't get a chance to play with you guys, unfortunately.
Scum.
Boo! Yeah.
Boots, man.
But I appreciate the fact that they put Danger Zone in the intro to the game. Have you guys watched the full intro
Danger
cutscene?
Zone.
No, I have
Absolutely.
not.
Danger Zone! Yeah, they put the full song in the intro of the game. I was like, yes, this game's gonna be amazing. But I didn't get a chance to play multiplayer. I only got the chance to play like the kind of intro tutorial type of thing, just because that's all I had time
You
for.
casual fuck.
But
Wait.
then apart from that, I was playing with Logan and Jared and Mike, who is not part of our podcast, but we were playing with them on GTA 5 online. We had a whole evening of that.
I didn't play that.
Oh, you did play it the other day. We played-
Yeah, we did. But
Yeah,
I
we
played
did,
with
we
my
did that
uncle
for a
the other
while,
day.
and I finally got to the ranked level on Rainbow Six Siege, so I can
Nice.
play ranked matches now.
Nice.
And
even I haven't made it there yet. And
Yeah.
I bought it before you.
I probably got it for cheaper, maybe $50. $50 on Xbox Live.
No, yeah, it's
No?
been 60.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Worth every penny.
Unfortunately.
Worth every
No,
penny.
it is-
Siege
okay.
is
No
awesome.
pun intended.
Worth every penny.
Worth every
Yeah,
penny?
that's why I said
Yeah.
no pun intended.
No, but
God damn it.
Terrible.
but no.
There's a video idea for you, Nate.
Worth.
Ooh,
Worth
yeah.
every penny.
Worth every penny. Yeah, look out for that, guys.
I'm
But,
sorry.
But
I'm
yeah,
so
no.
sorry.
Siege is to the point now where it's like it's good. It's like I think they got
Is
past.
it-
I think they got past
is
the
it-
point of all like the bugs with the fucking matchmaking. and
They
shit.
did release an update yesterday, today kind of time, so that hopefully there's some good updates.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I haven't had any problems with it lately. So as
we
far
can
as
talk
I'm-
about
as far as I'm
Ubisoft.
concerned, it's good.
Ubisoft, I said it right. Ubisoft. We're talking about
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft later.
I don't know.
Quiet you.
I'm about
Talk
to,
about it later.
I'm about to Final Flash this entire apartment building. So
I slightly
At least you
disagree.
picked a good move.
Yeah.
Final Flash.
I slightly disagree on that point only because you said Danger Zone is the best song out of Top Gun. Obviously, it's Playing with the Boys.
No, it is Danger Zone.
Obviously, it's Playing with the
God,
Boys.
no, like
I want the
Danger
internet
Zone-
to see your face.
Danger Zone is way more iconic.
Obviously. Are
Like,
you kidding me?
It's the intro to
the most metrosexual volleyball scene in movie history. You cannot fucking beat the shit out of that.
Yeah, you can.
Pat,
You know why? Because his name is Kenny Loggins, and he's amazing.
That's
Pat,
no,
Pat.
The man did
I'm
Footloose,
just
okay?
I'm just saying.
You can be my wingman anytime.
I know. You can. No.
You can ride my tail.
You can ride my
Whatever the
tail
fuck.
anytime. No, man. I will ride yours.
Your tail.
Sword fight. Sword fight.
Hey guys, we know this is a movie about jets, but here's some male sand volleyball.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Okay, Drew, what have you been playing? Let's move this along. God damn.
I kind of ran the gamut on games this week. I started out with a little bit of Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Did a couple more modes that I haven't done in a while. I got some new items.
Did you get any cool?
Yeah, I did actually. There's like this.
How many times did you win, at least?
0?
That's okay. That's understandable.
Oh.
No, that's a Binding of Isaac.
It was bad.
Unacceptable.
No, that's the way it's supposed to be.
It honestly is pretty painful that way.
Yep, it is. That
Yeah,
game.
it broke my heart. I made it to the final boss and then I died.
God,
Yeah.
that's the worst. Were you feeling good, dude?
I saw-
I had some good items,
You got
man.
some
I
good
had
shit?
this one item called Tech X, and it looks like your Cyclops from X-Men. And it's kind of like a charge up item, and it'll
call
shoot
it
like
fucking
giant rings of death at everything.
It's
And
like technology.
Kinda,
But
except it's
just
in
over the top,
circles.
yeah.
It's not. It's like technology. You know, technology in
That's
the
an
straight
actual
line
item in the
or
game. We're not
brimstone.
being assholes.
Okay,
We're
I thought
actually
you were being
quoting-
facetious.
No, we
Tech-
are actually
okay.
quoting.
Tech X is in a circle and it shoots at enemies, and the longer you charge it, the bigger the circle is. So you can kind of be strategic.
You don't know. Don't fucking
Longer-
play Binding of Isaac. I
longer
guarantee
you
you
charge
come
it?
back.
Uh,
It's such a good game. Binding of Isaac is amazing.
Other than that, One Piece, Pirate Warriors 3, not to be confused with One Piece Treasure Cruise, PC Master Race. No, that game's fun. And then I kind of took a break from like modern gaming, and I went back to TMNT2, the arcade game for NES.
Yes.
Whoa.
Fire level at the beginning.
That's like
This
20,
is
that's
this
like
is the gamut,
25
dude.
years.
You're
Like jump kicking
You're
all over the place.
Who'd you play as?
TMNT2, Leonardo, duh.
Duh.
You have to.
Shut up, Douglas. I know you're gonna
Obviously,
sit down and tell him.
Raphael.
It's fucking
Raphael.
Michelangelo.
Oh, Michelangelo, that's right.
Michelangelo is the shit. Everyone knows it.
Yes, that's my favorite Ninja Turtle. It's the best Ninja Turtle.
What about Raphael?
No, Raphael's
Nobody
like
cares about that
Nobody
emo
cares
kid.
about
Raphael.
He's like
Leonardo.
he's the brooding emo fuck.
He's like Leonardo.
Leonardo's
Tell me what to
Emo.
do.
Leonardo's my dog, dude. And that in PVZ beta all weekend, Thursday through Sunday, or Thursday through Monday.
I was there.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of you didn't know that it was still available on Monday.
Yeah.
I saw you guys playing
And
Monday.
me
I
and
thought it
Drew
was
played.
Sunday. Yeah, I saw that. I
It
didn't
was
realize
it
that.
was amazing. We're gonna talk about it later, but it's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then the one game I didn't play this whole week, Fallout 4.
What?
Really?
You've
You alright?
been a broken record about
sick?
this for weeks now.
I know, man. I quit playing because of this whole event that I said that I was on with Sean and Logan when they heard.
We were listening to him
No!
play
This
this. He
shit
got
went
so
down.
upset
No!
this thing happened. He could.
Completely
Yes.
turned me off, man. Like I had most of all of the main missions done, and then this event came up, and I was just like, really left a sour taste in my mouth. And like you have to make a lot of decisions on like who you want to ally with, and the things that you want to do in the game, and it's just left a bad taste in my mouth, man. I
You're
didn't
taking
want
a
to play
break.
anymore.
That's taking a break.
Because that was a podcast topic of last week. Actually, was the fact that like you went through this thing and it was only heard through chat what you went through, and so I'm guessing this is a huge.
I will say
Well,
though,
it is in my particular game and what I did and like what they want me to do in the game. But it was just bad in terms of what I had experienced, the people I met. Just
I will say that like,
No,
I did see Brennan's Snapchats, and I could hear you like cussing up a storm in the background of the games you were playing while he was just taking Snapchats of his little baby playing with like his toys and shit, and all you can hear is Drew in the background going, "God damn it! What the fuck?"
I'm just sitting there crying in the corner.
It's
It
sad.
was hilarious.
Oh my god. Why do you do this?
Yeah, that's
all you've been
That's
playing?
all I've been
It
playing.
might die.
God, I played Rainbow Six Siege, obviously.
Yes.
Played a bunch of Siege. Got all the operators.
Operators.
Operators?
Got all the operators unlocked.
Damn.
Yeah. It took me to level 38 to get all of them unlocked.
Those-
And I also was
they're
buying
expensive.
equipment and stuff. Yeah.
They get pretty expensive after a while.
So, got all that. Obviously we played PVZ for hours. PVZ2.
Days.
Oh my god.
Not days. Not
So
hours.
fun. So fun.
You guys play for days.
God, maybe. We probably played for
don't
over
kill
24
I'm so
hours.
upset.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
stayed
know
at your
if you
house
guys
for 2
are
days.
playing
Dude,
straight.
Drew was here for 2 days. We fucking on the couch. We had like 3 TVs going and fucking PVZ and shit. It was awesome.
It was amazing.
Good time.
Pat.
Good time.
Pat, please buy PVZ Garden Warfare so that you can play with me.
I would love to.
Please. Please, I know you
It's
don't like
so worth
shooters,
it.
but
You sound-
He hates shooters.
I have no one else.
This is
to play
different.
with.
This is different. PVZ is
I am all about. Okay, I don't hate
Game of the Year
shooters.
2016.
Team-based
PVZ.
shooters I like. When it's free for all 8-year-old assholes.
That's not.
killing
That is
you all the
not.
time.
That's not PVZ,
That's not-
man.
That's
That's
what I'm
not
saying.
PVZ,
I liked
dude.
Mass Effect. I liked fucking Borderlands. I like.
PVZ is incredibly similar to Mass Effect's multiplayer.
Great. I would love it then. I would
Incredibly
love it.
similar.
It plays like that,
Get our
and
shit
it's got
together.
Battlefield's game types. Like you got your.
You just ruined it for me.
Oh, come on, no,
I'm kidding.
no, no,
Spoiler
no.
alert in the multiplayer game.
Multiplayer.
Come on.
The multiplayer has got Battlefield's game types, but it's got Mass Effect 3.
Has like
game
Rush
types.
and
It's
stuff.
pretty much
Yeah.
only multiplayer, so.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
So,
Whatever.
No,
It's not
I
really
trust me.
anything.
I've watched Logan
But
play
you
for a
do-
while. It looks super fun.
yeah.
But you do have your horde mode, kind of similar to Mass Effect 3.
Yeah,
like,
where you
got-
build up experience and then
you
you
got your-
wait while you're waiting for fucking.
You got your waves of
able
enemies and
to
shit. You gotta.
go play multiplayer matches. It's just a way to
Yeah.
build coins and experiences.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
I just
all you
want a
need to
Vanguard
do-
class where I can just run all over the place and steal kills from everyone.
Now, all you need to do is buy an Xbox One and
Exactly.
join the revolution.
There you go.
Before we all murder you.
I bought a PS4. All of you have to do this. All of you have to buy an opposite
I would
console.
like to be. Yeah.
You bought a PS4?
Yeah,
Say it to the camera.
I bought a PS4.
This
It's
is
getting
like a
shipped
3-week-old. This is like a
today.
3-week-old story.
You haven't even been playing on it.
Welcome to the dark
It shipped
side.
today. That's why.
Oh,
We,
it shipped
we
today.
all
Yes.
need each console. That's all it comes down to.
It's
We
true.
all
It
need every
does.
console. we
Except
all
the
play
Wii U.
Except for the Wii U.
No, I'm like-
Bayonetta 2.
No.
Oh,
I want to play Bayonetta 2.
Speaking of Nintendo
That's not a
Wii,
console seller.
Sean, what are you playing?
Oh, it absolutely is.
Oh.
Oh, so
we haven't
good.
moved down to Sean yet, but
Sean,
no, we're
the
gonna come
console
back to
costs
this
$30.
because I have a perfect launching off point for this Wii U stuff. So.
Okay. But I've also
We'll
been
come
playing.
back to
What else
this.
was I playing? Tomb Raider. I started Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Really good intro so far.
Oh, God.
Really fucking cool. You fight a mountain, basically. So
You fight a mountain.
you fight a mountain.
I saw him fight a bunch.
It's
of
pretty
stuff,
legit.
Actually, to
From
be
Game
honest.
of
I
Thrones?
sat there.
Not
Like,
the
does the mountain grow
a
arms and
mountain.
legs
Yeah.
and try to box you?
I was
And-
gonna say, be careful.
what
with
is
the
this?
mountain.
Yeah, right.
That
Yeah,
motherfucker
yeah.
will smash your
Yeah.
head.
No, and then I started a game. I actually played and beat it in a couple hours because it's just like an indie game. Gone Home.
Gone home.
Anybody else played it?
No.
Fuck it, I'm going home. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Never heard
We-
of
I
this.
talked to some of these guys.
I've had friends that have played Gone
yeah.
Home.
Gone Home is really, really interesting. It's like a mystery game, basically. You're trying to figure out what happened to your family, why they're not, at home. They've gone. It's really,
Don't say.
Don't
so,
say.
really intriguing. I was personally really disappointed in the ending.
Garbage.
Yeah, it. I don't know if I'm just a terrible person. I want bad things to happen, but it just didn't end on a. It was very anticlimactic. A great game. I really enjoyed like 95% of it. The ending was just a letdown. So.
Spoiler: nobody dies.
You spoiled it.
Oh!
God damn it.
Yeah, but you don't know what happens still.
Goddamn it, Drew.
It's worth playing. I would definitely play it. It was
I'm gonna play
really,
it.
really intriguing.
Totally gonna play it.
I like. It was a very unique kind of game, so definitely play it.
I don't know.
But it was such a unique experience compared to other
free,
games.
How much
so.
is it, and where did you get it?
It was $20. Got it on Xbox One. I was thinking. I
You
honestly,
paid $20
You paid
for it?
$20?
well, I paid $15. I had $5 from the Xbox Rewards program, so I already had money on
You
it.
paid $50? No, I was waiting for you to get-
Okay, if we're gonna talk about a game that's worth $15, let's talk about Rocket League.
Don't get me started. Do not.
You know,
Do not.
Oh my
Well,
God,
and again, this is an
come
indie
on,
developer.
guys.
Like 8 people made this game. It started with 4, I think. I don't mind giving them some money to make a game to try to get up on their feet. I don't mind at all. I think it wasn't short. I didn't play it quick, but I wanted to get to the ending. There's a lot of collectibles. It was intriguing. I liked it. Play it. Maybe you like the ending. I don't know.
It's all about the experience, though, right? The
I
journey.
enjoyed
Good
a
point.
lot of it. Yes,
I'm
it was
excited.
really interesting.
I want to
So.
play it
Like
still.
Mass Effect
Yeah.
3, love or hate the ending. I love
So-
it.
it was called Gone Girl.
Oh, you can go.
Yeah, Gone Home.
Gone
No,
So-
that's a different game.
Yeah, that's very different.
It's one where you bet your life.
That's a dangerous game.
Your trust.
Sean.
It's one
Sean,
where you play
are you hungover already?
Sean.
Did you even play video games this week, Sean?
What's
Your head's down. You're like, oh.
What's
Sean,
a
have you even spoken on this podcast yet?
What's a video game?
Yeah.
Get out.
I just spend most of the podcast mocking Logan, so
Yeah.
that's kind of what I do.
You're a moral
Making
support.
dick jokes.
Moral support.
Sure.
So
Dicks are serious.
off of this Nintendo Wii U stuff.
Hang on.
Hold on.
He hasn't said his game.
Can I have my
I
turn?
haven't even talked about games yet.
He wasn't talking about Nintendo, the best console
You
ever.
hold that thought, Josh.
I'm sorry.
Hold
I
it
take
in.
it back.
I will kill
Sorry.
you in
Sorry.
your sleep.
Sorry, not sorry.
I take it.
Sorry.
What have you been playing,
Sorry,
Sean?
not sorry. I also have been playing the PVZ2 beta.
You sound depressed about it.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome! Woo!
There you go.
Like Logan, I started Tomb Raider. Got maybe 9% through the game so far. It's good.
Yeah.
It's
Very fun.
It's Xbox Uncharted with tits.
With tits.
With tits.
It
Plant
wins!
it.
It is the better game in that case.
Vegetable.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 IGN.
Maybe grow some boobs, Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
Step your game up.
And I've also been playing a little bit of Rainbow Six Siege, which every time I play it, I feel like I'm in an abusive relationship.
It's very true. It's
It's like,
masochistic
I
to play
want
that
to
fucking game.
love you, but why do you hurt me?
Why do you keep hitting me?
Why do you keep hurting me?
Stop disconnecting me from the fucking servers.
It's the disconnects have gotten better, but I still feel like the game's
Yeah.
netcode
It's the
isn't-
gaming equivalent of blue balls.
Yeah.
No, it's like the gaming equivalent of Rihanna and Chris Brown.
Oh.
No, Chris Brown.
Too
Okay,
soon.
Chris Brown didn't abuse her. Rihanna just got in the way of one of those wild roundhouse kicks. She just got in front of him when he was stomping the yard.
Sorry.
We're going to some dark places. This podcast.
Horribly dark.
We're sorry.
Sorry.
No, we know we're terrible
Sorry.
people. So, anything
Alright.
else, Sean?
Nope, that's
No,
it.
that's it. Right.
That's it. He's been
So,
playing
do
too.
you have something to say about Nintendo, Josh?
I haven't got to see my
I didn't
games
get
Oh,
to-
shit,
yet.
I forgot. I thought we
God.
started with you. I picked Josh, didn't I?
I live
I'm sorry.
here.
God.
I'm sorry. I normally pick people. I thought I
I'm
picked
so
him.
excited too because
So,
I have a big
we
surprise.
can skip you.
So obviously, for Sunday through early Wednesday, I played Witcher 3 hardcore as I've been playing for a while now.
Big surprise.
I would
Okay.
guess.
Yeah, big surprise. Yeah, Still loving it, getting into it. I recently, just the other day, bought the Game of the Year version of Shadows of Mordor, which I've never played yet.
Yes.
40%
So
off
good.
on PlayStation
One of
Plus.
us.
Yeah.
One of us.
Google gobble! Google gobble!
But my game that I've been playing mainly, get ready for it. You ready? Tiger Woods 2012 Masters.
I forgot you talked about that last night.
What
That's
the?
what I was saying when I was talking.
I forget. I play golf games, okay?
No, hold on.
Hold on.
Are you playing a golf game?
I am playing a golf game.
What in the
Hardcore. And
actual
owning some
fuck?
fucking noobs on that game. Dude, I'm loving the shit out of it right now.
Wait.
Fist bump
So
off camera.
cocky
Hold on.
about it. Oh, I'm loving it.
No,
Are you?
this
you-
doesn't make sense.
You play sports ball?
I play sports ball.
Sports ball?
It's the only sports ball game that I actually play. For those
my
that don't know, I don't give a flying fuck about sports most of the time, but I love that golf game.
I don't
love
understand.
golf video games.
Why?
So much.
I mean,
Why does
hey,
that drive
Hot Shots
to
Golf,
you?
Mario Golf, like I
Mario
play the
Golf
shit.
was the fucking shit.
Yeah, Mario Golf was
so-
amazing.
Mario Golf is
so
amazing.
good.
Any Mario sports game is amazing, but you're playing a sports game that's not Mario related.
Wii
Anyway.
U seller.
That's why. That's why when I was talking to you, I was like, "Did you hear me talking last night in my room?" Because I was recording for a section that I'm working on.
That didn't sound like
for
playing
the
video
channel.
games.
Shush.
I heard fat,
It's so funny. It's actually just me trash talking. It's literally me just trash talking the computer the whole time.
God, I really
Is it-
fucking love golf.
But not in that aspect.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
No, it's super fun. They have like
Ugh, golf.
He's right.
I knew bringing this up was gonna be a bad
Is Sean talking from personal experience?
idea.
I really like golf.
I like
I'm done. Keep going.
How is the game, Pat?
the game's really well. It's the old 2012 edition, so obviously it's not the newest one because now they have McIlroy on it, Rory.
McIlroy?
McIlroy.
Yeah.
Yeah, get in that hole.
Don't you go to the ball? Go to your home.
The name of Sean's sex tape.
Hole in one. Hole in two, I guess.
Okay.
Anyway,
Maybe
No
like
more
5,
golf.
if you
guys-
want to be daring.
But in general,
Cutting you off.
yes, for some reason I've been finding a lot of enjoyment in striking balls with my shaft and putting them in the hole.
And scoring?
And I'm -8 on that shit, yo. And that's a good thing
Oh,
in the
oh
golf
my
universe.
God.
And that's why
Negative 8 is
Real
pretty good.
universe, Not so great.
So it took you.
I
So you're
pushed it
saying
too
it
far.
took you negative
I went
8
too
You took it a
far.
step too
to
far.
score?
on round 2, not round 1. Round 1 was only
You know-
-1.
you know-
round 2, I did a lot better and I scored -8.
You know, depending on who you ask, that might be actually be pretty good. Like, it's progress. It's
And
it's gonna be
the
negative 8
golf
times
course
the
I'm
score.
playing in is in Georgia, just to add to that effect.
that is very hard with all the racism.
I don't get how that added anything.
Yeah.
It's a southern state with -8.
Why are we still
anal
talking
rate.
about golf?
I think adding Georgia to that just made it racist.
Just put Tiger Woods and his ex together and watch them fight to the death, and we'll be good. Just beat each other with 9 irons.
That's
That
what I
sounds like
want
a
out of
really
a
good
video
celebrity deathmatch episode, actually. So
Oh, that.
What
no,
else
that-
have you been playing,
that
Pat?
was,
Anything
uh,
else?
That's it.
What's up?
No,
That's
Witcher?
great.
that's it.
That's hardcore.
He started with
Okay.
Witcher.
Oh.
That's how he started his week.
Well,
Witcher 3. Yeah.
Shadow of Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor, which I barely touched.
Oh,
And
dude.
that's not
Okay,
playing
Josh.
tonight.
It's
Get back
Assassin's-
on that, man.
It's Assassin's Creed and Batman Arkham having a baby.
That's what we're
Like,
saying.
But much
I'm
more
super excited.
murdery.
yeah, but
I'm gonna
A
kill all
lot
the
more
captains.
murder.
I challenge your.
There's
When
a
you
lot
said
of
that you
head
killed.
chopping.
There's a lot of
When
You said
blood.
you killed all the
And
captains.
That's a
and I saw
fucking
that
understatement.
template. I'm going to get that.
I
I'm
literally
killing
assassination.
everybody.
Made it so that
Go
the
ahead.
screen-
Decapitation. Yeah.
When I played Shadow of Mordor, I made it so that the captain screen had no captains.
Good. That's what I want to
I
do.
killed all of them.
Nate's a fucking maniac. So
Yeah, you
disco.
are. And you
Is
don't
that
like
side quest
anything.
bullshit? You're just walking off
You
on
are,
the side.
you are the
You're
most
like,
negative
I-
person I know.
Every
Not
time they
expecting
announced
anything
that there
less.
was every time that a captain got promoted, I was like, nah, fuck that.
Not today.
I would literally travel to where he was, where he just got promoted 5 seconds earlier. I would murder him so
He's
hard.
so happy. He's like, my wife and kids will finally be able to afford food.
No, but after a while, like the orcs are like you've been promoted, and then you're like, no, he's going to come for me.
I'm not a big fan of orcs.
I don't want
or
to be promoted.
Brutus. I hate both of them.
Yeah.
All right, Josh. Now you can talk about the Wii U.
Okay,
Not
so
even.
that's not the Wii U, and
Yeah,
you
he's
know
not talking
what?
about the Wii U.
I legitimately
The Wii U
am-
is a $250 tablet edition to the
Let's-
Wii, if anyone's
Okay,
wondering.
going?
it's just like Nate
You know
not
what the Wii
knowing
U
who the
is.
I don't
Deku
like where
Tree
this is
is.
going.
We don't really talk about it. We just kind of, we know it's there, but we're gonna ignore it completely.
It is the Deku tree too. We
Right.
we looked this
We
up.
did-
We apologize. We don't claim to be experts of pronunciation or English majors to
Right.
be exact. So if we
That's not
mispronounce-
even English major. It's Japanese, wasn't it?
yeah
Deku?
yeah
I fucking
in a
told
way,
you all
but
it was Deku.
But if we
Yeah.
mispronounce
day. I
if we
was almost there.
mispronounce a name or something, we're sorry. We don't claim to be experts of the English language.
We're
We like to
sorry.
drink. We're sorry.
Sorry.
We're sorry.
Sorry.
I told you E's were A's.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'm not sorry. I said it right.
I'm
Oh,
also
you're
not
talking
sorry.
about
I
it.
told
Yeah,
you
say,
fuckers it
I've been
was
saying it
Deku.
the whole time.
My
Sorry.
name is Logan. I say everything right.
I do.
What
My
next,
shit does not
Overlord?
But
I am the
Nintendo has
podcast
10X.
god. So.
Okay, so Nintendo NX capable of being able to stream 4K 60 FPS if this is
Rumors.
Rumors.
Again,
No, streaming
we are
video, not playing games.
streaming video.
Oh, okay.
They can stream 4K 60.
We're also talking that nothing is completely confirmed. We're talking about what's being talked about.
Rumors.
Ifs, ands, or buts.
It's rumors strictly. So, but it's fun to kind of speculate on either way if it could or could not, unrealistically or realistically as it may be. Considering Nintendo especially has a habit of using older hardware when it comes to building their console.
I feel
And
like
older games.
Nintendo
So-
is doing the obvious Dr. Wily versus Dr. White from Mega Man issue, where Dr. White made all these robots in the Mega Man universe to like work on, Trash Man, Fire or Lava Man, and Metal Man,
And
all
Mash
that
Man?
stuff, and Mash Man,
And Stash Man?
and Stash Man, and
Stash
Trash
Man.
Man,
And Trash
all that
Man.
stuff.
Clash,
And then,
Clash Man.
and then all
Yeah,
of a
there's
sudden-
mans. We get it.
and then all of a
Okay.
sudden-
All right.
All of a
There's one
sudden,
woman at least.
Mashed potatoes,
Okay.
man.
Dr. Wily comes out of nowhere and steals everything. He's like, I'm going to make this mine and make it awesome. So like Nintendo for a while has been like, no, we're shitty, and then we get the awesome new consoles, and then they're gonna be like, haha,
They rise from the ashes.
And then Nintendo's gonna combine with Walmart and Apple and take over the world. There you go.
There you go.
Do you guys like Pokemon?
And
Too bad.
Do you guys want to buy more Skylander figures?
No, they throw a Pokeball at you and you get sucked in the Pokeball, and then you're stuck in the Nintendo universe because they take control.
And then Nintendo acquires
What did you
30%
do?
of Konami.
Apple, watch it. Apple, Walmart, and Nintendo create the first original Pokeball to catch humans.
I'm down. I'm so down. I am there.
So what is the big deal besides what you said about the Nintendo NX?
Yeah, they're bringing it up.
Yes.
What else? What's the big deal about
It
it?
plays Virtual Boy games.
Well, there's also
Sold.
what Nintendo is talking about right now is potentially streaming services like PlayStation Now
So
or
it's like
something
a
else. So
Metapod or
they'll
something.
they'll have over 150 game titles for you to stream, and lots of them are first party
Let's
exclusives.
put it this way:
I'm using
Super
Harden.
Smash
So-
Brothers on a next gen console.
Correct. But hey, what does it not entice you? Are you not like, you know what? That would be really awesome if I could have that.
It would be awesome.
Kind
Exactly.
in theory.
It would
In
be
theory.
great if Nintendo would do things that make sense in a business world.
Yes.
And
Not making Banjo-Kazooie shitty.
I also heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw a rumor floating around that the new, what's it called, the Nintendo X, or is that what it is?
NX.
The NX. The new NX, the NX is going to have an entirely touchscreen controller. There's not going to be any buttons on it.
That's horrible.
That's a terrible idea.
That sounds stupid.
That sounds very
We're gonna go ahead and throw this out there.
Yeah.
Touchscreen technology is garbage.
Or is it? Or is it?
No,
It's
it's
not
horrible.
there
It
yet.
is.
No,
It is.
Hear me out. Hear me out for just a second.
It's
Obviously,
straight up
all of
garbage.
us at this table agree that we all want to hold a controller. Like that's
You
not
like that? You like that?
That's not. That's not.
touchscreen.
That's-
Look, I'm touching. Stop touching me. This is
Hey,
actually
hey.
button.
Look,
Let's-
he's touching me.
Sexual harassment.
No, harassment. Anyway,
Human
so-
resources.
Stop it. No human resources. We're handling the street law.
You're both fired.
You also forgot to say keyboard.
Okay. Everyone agrees that having a controller would obviously be better.
Or keyboard.
Yes.
Or keyboard. But controller
Master
or
Race.
keyboard. But what's the majority of the people that play
When you
games
haven't
nowadays
mentioned
that's
PC
starting to
Master Race for
slowly
more
but
than 5
surely
minutes.
outnumber the console generation?
But
Mobile
those
game,
are different experiences, though.
guarantee that
They-
console's still
they
way
are.
stronger
Yeah.
than
They-
fucking
They
touchpad.
are, but
I
I
play
guarantee.
mobile gaming and it sucks.
But it does suck. It does suck. But what's the trend
The
of
main aspect-
mobile gaming?
The main aspect of the game that I play, One Piece Treasure Cruise,
you
have to
timing.
click the
It's timing.
screen
Yeah.
at precise times. And I will say, so there's stages that you have to go through to kill enemies. 1 out of every 20 stages, it glitches. I click on the screen and nothing happens, and it fucks up, and it ruins my run,
And then he
and
gets
I
mad.
lose my stamina, and I get really unhappy.
I think if
Touchscreen technology in a nutshell.
I think if
It's how you play Dokkan Battle where you just had to follow the colors.
But it's
you don't have
it's
to time anything.
popular.
That's
It's
Dragon
what
Ball
I'm
Z.
That
saying.
doesn't make it better, though.
It doesn't make it better, but what I'm saying is that Nintendo has been kind of in this rut lately where they don't really appear to the mass of any crowd, whether it be console gamers or mobile gamers. If they can appeal to both sides of the party, then they're going to be able to extend their business out, which is exactly what they're wanting to do. I'm not saying it's necessarily the best idea, but I feel like with the capabilities that they're going to be able to have on their new console, it's going to please both sides, which could potentially help them get more footing in the current market.
I will say that the only reason Game of
Yeah.
War even sold anything is because of Kate Upton's boobs. That's the only reason that game's even
What?
sold anything.
No, wait.
Game of
wait.
War? You see those advertisements?
Oh, well,
yeah.
I'm not saying-
They get
and
Kate Upton to fucking advertise.
and-
I'm sure
Listen,
that
I'm
Arnold
not-
Schwarzenegger one is the same.
Mobile Strike.
Right.
Mobile Strike, yeah.
I'm not saying
My
that
phone's blowing up. That's literally
Stop!
a
Stop
line.
it!
I'm
Stop
sorry.
it!
I can't.
I can't even say that they're going to be induced in the same market, but there are the rumors did say that they would be constantly compatible with PC as well as mobile gaming.
Well, they
That was
also
another
said
rumor.
Here's a
that
question.
was- that
There
Here's
was
question.
rumors about them being compatible with Xbox One and PlayStation 4 as well.
Yep.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, that I actually did not know.
They had mentioned that the Nintendo NX capabilities might even be used on other next-gen consoles. So,
Yeah.
interesting.
They said
If they can make it
it's supposed to be
work.
pretty strong, like hardware specs. and
If you
everything.
want me to be perfectly honest, that would be Nintendo's best route ever.
Yes.
If they went
Absolutely.
The
Do
way, if they
something
went the way of
hardcore.
Sega
Breakout.
and just stopped
Get
making
jolly.
consoles and continued making games for other consoles, Nintendo would become hugely popular.
That's what I think that their initial goal is, and if they do that, they're allowed to get on top of both markets.
Stay in your handheld market because you obviously run the handheld market.
Yeah, completely and utterly. Every single one in this entire table said that they were going to buy a Blastoise 3DS.
I did
Me
not,
too.
but
Yeah.
whatever.
Two
But
things.
Cameras on you, Drew.
This is the No Pants podcast, but
Bla-
Drew needs to change his
Stay in
pants.
your-
Blastoise 3DS. Do you need to say any more? Go out and buy it. Buy it.
Squirtle.
Take my money.
Stay in your handheld market. Move your console market to the other consoles. They'll pay you a shitload of money. I promise you, they'll pay
The
you a lot of
licensing
money.
would be fucking insane. Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's
release your
Nintendo.
release your
Yeah.
first party
That's all I'm
titles
saying.
to like Sony and Microsoft, so I can get Mario Gear Solid. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
Mario
saying.
Gear Solid.
Here's my two things. Number one.
I would much rather have Pokemon Skyrim.
Yes!
Yes!
Oh,
Best
my
combination of
God.
games I've ever heard. I think I've talked to probably all of you about that.
Where'd your pants go?
Pokemon, Skyrim.
Zelda Skyrim.
Say it in this camera. Say it in
No,
this.
Pokemon Skyrim.
Zelda
No,
Skyrim
get
gets
out.
so much more.
No, Pokemon Skyrim.
Hey,
Nope.
Pokemon Skyrim.
Two things. Two
Pokemon
things
Skyrim.
adding like legitimately to the source. Number one, you were talking about mobile gaming hardcore. This is the biggest thing that drives me nuts about touchscreen in general. Do you think you could play One Piece Treasure Cruise without like vibration on your phone?
I actually do. So
Oh, you do?
The answer is yes.
Fuck. Never mind. That's totally take away.
Never
I'm
mind.
just saying, when it comes
Conversation's
to, like,
over.
Like when it comes to
I
touchscreen,
have
human sense,
my-
when you feel that vibration.
Are you talking about the
it-
haptic feedback?
the haptic feedback on my
Yeah.
phone is turned off
Okay.
for everything. But I think that that's one of those things that is
Is one of the biggest weaknesses when it comes to mobile games. Like you have to feel something.
It's personal.
It's a
personal
natural
preference.
sense. If you're playing a 3D game,
I know that my thumb is touching the screen.
you say that now, but then you
The
put on
biggest
you put on the
problem-
Oculus Rift and something flies at your head, and even though you know you're sitting in a chair and it's a video game and you have a VR set, 9 times out of 10, I fucking will put $10 down that you duck when that thing comes over your head.
I would.
I'm different.
It subconsciously
when it comes
fucks
to
with
that
you.
VR
It's not
stuff.
even-
VR
it's-
and a mobile phone, very different.
No,
I'd say.
Well,
Yeah.
in terms of the haptic feedback on phones, even like Drew when he plays WoW uses a keyboard with the mechanical keys.
It clicks.
It
clicks,
drives me
clicks,
fucking
clicks,
insane when
clicks,
I play
clicks,
it.
clicks, and clicks and clicks.
Literally, I want to stab him in the face.
so
when I play
bad.
him.
It's so bad.
But it's even worse when you play with him over Skype, because then all you hear in the background is. But
It's so bad, man. I'm not
I don't
gonna
really
lie.
need
I'm
the
not with
haptic
it.
feedback to know that I'm clicking the screen. My thumb feels the screen. I know that it's registering that. It's just the problem when it doesn't register that. It drives me fucking crazy. But
Got
So
this.
we talked about it earlier. Garden Warfare.
Oh!
I just
Drew can only get so many erections in
My
one
kid in the
podcast. Okay.
bathroom because I don't
heaven
care.
bound.
Heaven bound.
if
So,
you guys
I-
could see
I
what's
wanna-
going on under the table right now.
Besides
Oh,
the
wait.
fact that we're all doing the no pants dance right now, I saw that you guys played this. Like, how many hours, Pat? Because we were in the living room with them at the same time.
little.
They were playing the beta. So
God, it was
A shit
at
ton
least
of
That guy
hours.
spent
like
the night at our house
it was
for 2
a
days.
long time.
So, not
So-
in a bad
yeah, we
way.
played a lot of PVZ.
As far as like you
This
guys have
guy.
done, what
Hey,
what
not
do you
just saying
think
that's
will
how
be
good of a game
your
it was.
impressions of the first game with the way that they handled the beta?
I think they're heading in the right direction.
They are headed in.
It looked
the-
very entertaining, and I'm just watching it. I'm not even playing it. Like,
There
it
are
looks
some
super
things. I
fun.
still have to email them about all my thoughts about the beta, but there are. It's just astounding the amount of balance that they have in a class-based game.
And even adding 6 more classes,
Yeah.
like they've still managed
Yeah,
to
they
balance
added
it
a
out
lot.
pretty well.
No other multiplayer game does it as good as them. It's so ridiculous that a casual shooter just for fun is the best balance.
What's even
shooter.
crazier is that like they started out developing just like kind of casual app games. Like then they moved on to be like a full blown developer.
I didn't see. Does
EA
PopCap make
assisted
this?
in that.
I don't.
Yes.
PopCap is the one who makes it.
I heard
They
that
make it or
PopCap
they
had a
are in
little
it?
bit less to do with the
PopCap
second one
figured
than
it
the
out.
first one.
Probably.
Okay, it's a different PopCap studio.
I believe
Yes,
so.
it is.
Okay,
It is.
I wasn't sure. I honestly didn't know, so I was curious.
So is there like a PopCap developer for the app aspect of Plants vs Zombies, and then the actual
And
console
then
version?
a developer for the console version.
Plants
yes.
vs Zombies 2, the app game, is still ongoing. They still release content for it all the time. Me personally, I love Plants vs Zombies. I've played all of their games. The original Plants vs Zombies and then Plants vs Zombies 2. Plants vs Zombies 2 was not as good as Plants vs Zombies
like
1.
the first one. I bought the actual disc Xbox 360 version of that game.
They had a disc version?
Yeah.
Garden Warfare, yeah.
No.
I'm
talking
He's talking about OG.
I'm talking about.
Oh,
just,
that was a bundle, wasn't it?
Plants vs. Yeah, it was the PopCap
Yeah,
bundle.
it was a bundle.
You got Plants vs Zombies and 2 other games that they made.
Was it like Peggle and
I think it was Peggle.
Peggle
and,
is
Zuma
no.
or?
PopCap.
That
is
sounds
it?
right. I think.
Yeah,
But I bought the disc version of that game, and I just played nothing but Plants vs Zombies. It might have been Bejeweled. It might have been actually. Yeah, it was Bejeweled. I remember that.
But what beta specifically? What are your guys' impressions? What do you guys like about the beta? I mean, obviously there were some technical issues. But that's the point of the beta.
The mountain,
So-
like with the epilepsy.
Oh god, there were some crazy glitches.
like- it's like
The
one of
screen
those
was flashing the whole time.
The ground textures were
like-
glitching out.
Yeah.
Epileptic people, probably 90% of them that played the beta died.
Just throw your controller at the screen
You
to
know
stop
what?
it, or you're
They
gonna
did
die.
not have a warning before the game.
There
They
was
should have, because
I think that should
holy
be
hell,
implied anymore.
there were
Yeah.
times where you would play and it was just, it's just, the screen looked like it was going out. It was just
It was like
flashing
one of those
so much.
one of
That
those
was
Japanese
madness.
like crazy battle movies where it's like pew 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 pew.
There were points, it was mostly the moon level.
Yeah.
But,
There's a moon level.
yeah.
You start
And
on the moon at
they-
least, yeah.
Surprisingly, well, okay, they didn't do it 100% right, but they added gravity effects where you could jump higher.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
because
cool,
there was
actually.
no gravity,
That's pretty fun.
which was cool. But when it came, there are certain classes that can throw items. They didn't affect that with the gravity. Disappointed me a little bit. I wanted to be able to throw my smoke grenades with the soldier and things like that farther. You were not able to. They use the same gravity as a standard gravity.
I don't think
situation.
children can comprehend that.
I don't know, man. You might be surprised. My little cousins are good at that
I am
game.
an adult, and I noticed that there was gravity working for the characters and not for projectiles. So, fuck you.
Science.
because science.
Exactly.
It's science, bitch.
Pretty much.
My personal
Fuck yeah,
feelings,
Mr. White.
My personal feelings on the beta was it was a great chance to try out the game. There was a lot of things that I found that I'd like to inform them about. There was the imp using the imp kata technique where he spins in a circle and fires in all directions, and it's really strong technique, and it makes sense for a character that only has 50 health because it can regularly get a lot of kills.
Super
But
strong.
for some reason, there
Shit's
was
on
an
everyone.
issue with damage detection on the imp from the opposing team when he was using that ability. You could do damage points to him, and damage always registers on your screen in Garden Warfare. And so you fire off 3 14 damage shots, they all register on your screen, but the imp doesn't take all 3 of those 14 damage shots, only when he's using that technique. It's minor things like that that I noticed that were wrong with the game.
Hitbox detection too.
Hitbox detection was a little bit off.
Beta.
Certain classes, it was.
We're talking about,
obviously
though. We're
noticeable.
talking, yeah.
No idea.
I thought that they kind of nerfed the all-star imp punt. It seemed like the
I think that was
the
way too
blast
powerful.
radius on it had become almost nothing. Like there was I kicked one at a pea shooter one time, and he was maybe 4 feet from the imp punt, and it did 1 damage to him, and that didn't make any sense.
What?
In the original game, if it was 4 feet from him, it would do 20 to 30 points of damage at least. Now it's doing 1 point. That doesn't make any sense.
No,
that
not at
almost
all.
completely removes that ability from the game because you have to be dead on with it. It has to hit them, push them back, and explode right in front of their face to do anything, which disappoints me because that makes the all-star class almost worthless. That is their main ability. Their gun is it's a it's a minigun essentially, but you have to be super accurate with it to begin with, and on top of that, each shot does 2 to 5 points of damage. So that's not a lot when you're going up against, say, a chomper with 150 points of health. You got to pretty much hit every shot before your gun overheats.
Yeah.
Whereas the imp hunt, you hit it near them, say they dodge, but if it does 40 points of damage and you were shooting at them, that's a kill. Does 1 point of damage and you were shooting at them, you just got eaten. So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It
feel
was
like
mostly minor things that I thought were interesting.
Pat knows some of these words.
It's about frame data mainly.
It was
What?
it was mostly minor
Yeah.
issues that I almost guarantee will be fixed.
Well, and I feel like the imp in general was kind of just not quite done correctly.
You
It
love the
was
shit out of that.
overpowered.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was kind of overpowered. It was hard to
overpowered
hit.
at
Yeah.
some points, and
I
then
saw so
other
many
points it
times
was
you go like-
completely underpowered.
The spinning,
Kill
the it was fucking awesome.
Like
the
I
imp
said,
was the best addition to
The
it.
imp kata ability was the main issue with the imp, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Which is its main ability. So it's kind of confusing.
Yeah. I think it needs like 40 health as opposed to 50.
I agree with the 50 health. There's no other character that even comes close to having that little amount
With
of
like
health.
75 might be the second
75
closest.
with the
It's like
sunflower,
a sunflower, yeah.
and the sunflower can heal itself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Maybe 40 is too low on
Christ,
the end, but it was so hard to fucking kill those things sometimes. They were
their,
so hard to
their
hit.
hitbox is very low, but the thing that, like I said, with the damage detection on the imps, I think that was the main problem. If they fix the damage detection, you won't have as many problems.
That makes sense.
Because splash damage will be a lot more effective against the imps, and the classes like the chomper the chompers will just ruin the
Well, if you do fire damage, you can take up to 20 damage if you're on fire. That's
Exactly.
almost half the health.
That's-
Yeah. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's a huge
Yeah.
deal. If
The-
you're using
yeah.
the fire P, which they didn't have really any fire classes in the
Not in
beta.
the beta, really. I didn't play one.
And so that made it so that the imp seemed very overpowered. But as soon as all the fire classes come back in, the imp will be
That's very true.
not as important. But then again, a lot of people didn't play as the pylon imp, and in my opinion, the pylon imp was insanely overpowered. I mean, there was
I
games
hated
where
that
I
one
was
the
doing,
most.
like,
I didn't like that one.
40 kills per game because of the mech itself. The mech was so incredibly strong. It was crazy.
Well, and in terms of balancing the game, they introduced the new Citron character, which they specifically introduced to counteract the effects of the mech. They have the
the
EMP grenade and the shield to defend against any mech attacks. I thought it was kind of a good counterbalance to the mech unit.
Yeah, and then they also, I mean, the corn guy also has an ability that's kind of good against the mechs where they jump over them and use that.
I love that
actually
corn
The
Really?
Mass Effect 3 mechs
work pretty
with the
well.
Omni Blade and
That's pretty cool, yeah.
The Z7
Did
mech.
they have that?
In my opinion,
had that in the game,
mech was
didn't
the
they?
worst
yeah,
mech of
it's
all
the
of them.
Atlas.
Yeah, no.
The
They have
LB,
to
like the
fix-
lift ability
yeah,
was
they
I heard the
worthless.
exact
That's
same thing.
worthless.
I heard the exact same, like, when it walks, it makes the same sound effects from Mass Effect 3.
Yeah. It was
I
fun
was
to
like-
use.
I was literally
was
walking
like-
in
it
the
was
kitchen
awesome.
and I go, is
The-
that Mass Effect 3? And he's like, no, it's
The Mass Effect Imp was probably the best imp, but as far as the mech goes, the freaking lift ability was just
They need
useless.
to make like shockwave so it hits
never-
a crowd. Yeah.
It never pulled
Shockwave
an
would
enemy
be
through.
perfect.
Once again, it is a beta. There's
Right.
still some kinks to work
Correct.
out. But
That's
Well,
the
not even a
entire
kink.
point
That's
of it.
just not
That's
a
just
good
bad
power.
ability. They
Yeah.
need to use something else.
Yeah.
Shockwave is a fantastic one. What about, like, what do they call it when you dash at them?
Oh,
Bionic charge.
Oh,
That'd be fucking crazy.
Oh god, bringing
Vanguard
back
is so-
fucking multiplayer
I mean, if you only
memories.
got
Steal
it
kills
once
the
every
entire
30
time.
seconds, that'd be a great ability.
30
Just like
seconds?
slam into a
Try-
chopper or some shit like
Try
that.
2.8 seconds is what I
Well,
had my
what's
Bionic
that-
charge
what's that
down
character
to.
you
I'm
want
talking
to
about
I was
Garden
zooming
Warfare.
everywhere.
In,
yo.
Mass
Mass
Effect
Effect
3, the N7.
It's like
See,
the
and
human
here I thought you
vanguard
didn't
with
play
like the
shooters.
sword.
Slayer.
That game, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
So
it's like
you
Slayer.
I have it on
Fuck
PlayStation
yeah.
4. Please play with
Yep.
me.
Yep.
I have nobody else to play it with. I'm so sad.
Well, now reeling from the beta, like I think they did a great job. They're headed in the right direction. They've got a month left to launch the game, fix the tweaks, the bugs, stuff like that.
And it was so minor. It was so minor.
No, I know.
And we all enjoyed playing it so much. I mean, we talk about the issues with it, but that's just because it's a beta.
Yeah, I had a great time playing it. But now, even now, they keep coming out with more incentive to play this game. Like, I just found out from GameSpot, actually, that because of the time that you put into the original game, you were going to be able to transport and import your data. We've said this before on the podcast.
Oh.
But even so, based on what rank you are in the game, you get exclusive, well, not exclusive, but you get in-game items day one when you start playing and import your data from the first game.
So you guys gonna be OP as shit.
Yeah, we
Fuck.
get
That's
characters,
so stupid.
unlocks, all that shit.
Is there
because-
anybody other than me that's over level 100?
I'm not.
No,
He's
I'm
level
close.
69.
I'm like 91.
You were
I am
69.
Oh, yeah.
Giggity.
But I wanted to illustrate to the listeners
Alright.
like the benefits of playing from original Garden Warfare. So if you're ranked 10 or higher, you receive a free helpful fun pack. If you're ranked 25 or higher, you receive a free wondrous pack of greatness.
Which was the 20,000 coin pack in the beta.
Mm-hmm.
A wondrous pack of greatness.
Rank 50 or higher, you get a free character unlock. And then rank 100 or higher, you receive 5 super rare customization items with a glowing effect added to them for good measure. And then if you reach the max rank, which is rank 313, which is fucking ridiculous, you get a legendary character, the Unicorn Chomper, and then you get a Unicorn Warp ability.
How
The
hard are
fucking
you guys'
chomper
dicks
part
right
is
now?
retarded. I fucking hate
And
it.
if you
Level
use a
100, you get
chomper, you are
something legit.
literally
You get
worse
5
than Hitler.
How hard
Exactly.
is your dick right now?
I
If
am
Hitler
pretty
played
excited about
PVZ,
my level
he'd
100
play Chomper.
bonus.
I just think it's awesome
You mean
that
level 100 boner?
they're still
Yeah,
rewarding the people after playing the original game after all this time.
Not a lot of games do that anymore, which
No,
is really
they-
nice
they
to
really
see
don't,
that
actually.
they actually do that.
So.
They've been great about it from the beginning. Every one of their DLCs was free, and they release new characters all the time.
They had like events all the time, also just like community
Yeah,
events.
community
Yeah.
events for free packs. They've been great to their community. It's probably the best I've seen a video game company be to their community.
We love
in
you,
the last
PopCaps.
5
Thank
years
you.
at least.
Yeah. We got to get to level 100 though.
Well,
I want to get to level
yeah,
100.
awesome,
again.
yeah.
I want to
We
get
gotta
to
play
level
that.
313. I want that fucking unicorn. Drop.
We'll all work together. I have a lot of skip levels,
Yeah,
so,
so,
yeah, I'm just
I
gonna
got about
every
70
single one.
built up.
You guys
Yeah,
know
right.
who else is really good to the community?
Square Enix?
No, PlayStation 4 actually was the top-selling console for December. And
How do they know if
this
Xbox
year.
doesn't leak their console sales?
Snap.
No habla inglés.
They take it for PS4 and Wii U sales because I guarantee you PlayStation wins that every time.
Oh, yeah.
Because we use garbage.
Wii U, you might as well just throw it back in the
what?
dumpster.
Look, I was just trying to bring something up.
I'm excited about the Nintendo.
Because I haven't talked for like
regardless.
10 minutes
I'm
and driving
excited
me nuts.
about
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, we gotta move on to a different topic. Though.
If you played
We're talking about
Garden
PVZ
Warfare,
now.
you'd be happier.
Well, you know what? I'm playing
Your life would be
Tiger Woods
complete.
2012.
Buy a
Maximum
fucking
Legends.
Xbox One.
Which is bullshit. I don't even know what you're doing with your life right now.
And Shadows of Mordor, which I'm going to play tonight.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
you playing Tiger
I
Woods.
actually
Honestly,
like.
love it. I love it.
I
I
don't
fist
get,
bumped you
So
earlier.
good. The game is so good.
It's okay.
Fist bump.
I don't get how Pat's been hiding this. Like literally, like
he knows
every,
I've been playing it.
every
Like I
time
told
I-
Logan I was playing golf games.
every time I switch games on PSN, like when I look over and see Pat, and if Pat's online, it shows he's playing nothing. So I'm like, how? I've never seen him play this.
He
before
hacked
in
the
my
system.
entire life. I don't get how he's doing it.
He
It's
lives in
weird.
Minority Report.
Right.
Just out of curiosity,
Nerd,
just out of
nerd,
curiosity,
nerd,
taking it from
nerd.
a different point because it is something that was on here, which is pretty awesome. Not video game based, but new Suicide Squad trailer.
Dude, oh my god, yes.
I haven't seen it.
New Suicide
What?
Squad
I
trailer
haven't
is
watched it.
You really
awesome.
haven't watched it yet?
Jared
I have not
Leto.
watched it yet.
I do avoid trailers.
Yeah.
Oh.
To be
Fuck.
honest.
Well, then
I
we
like
can't
to
talk
watch
about that.
I'm with you, Josh.
Never mind.
Jared Leto is
Jared
Joker.
Leto.
Jared Leto's gonna be
nailed-
so good.
Nailed
We're
that
not gonna talk.
fucking
We
line.
I
can't
really
talk about
hope-
the trailer
yeah.
then.
Yeah.
We got one guy who hasn't seen it, and one guy who doesn't.
You
watch
can
it.
talk
just
about
gonna
it.
tell
I
you
don't
this.
care.
I'm just
Like,
gonna tell you this.
I don't want to spoil it for him though.
He
Okay.
nailed
Because the
the
trailer's
fucking.
really good. They used Bohemian Rhapsody as their song,
do
and
know
it works
What?
so.
No way.
Yes.
It works so well with the trailer. It's not even
It's
funny.
amazing, and Jared Leto nailed that fucking laugh. He nailed
I'm
it.
s-
with my toys.
He
Just
nailed it.
slapping you.
I'm so excited
It's
to this. Yeah.
you need to see it now. If you haven't watched it, go watch it now.
Yeah.
It's
I don't need to
literally
see it.
amazing.
So
I'll
stop
watch
listening to the
this.
podcast and watch this trailer now.
Yes.
Pause the podcast
Pause,
and come back
then
in
come
about
back,
4
we're like,
minutes, right?
No, but this is the part where like, don't worry, we'll wait.
But no, one thing I was gonna add in that's not on
We're not
the
gonna
list,
wait for 4 minutes.
just
of
real quick,
silence.
that nobody cares.
just don't talk for 4 minutes.
They
Yeah.
brought out on Kotaku the official, well, it's not the official, but the guaranteed game time for the Final Fantasy VII Episode 1 remake. Because, they're doing an episodic that we talked about?
Hell yeah.
They're not doing a
I
full
don't remember
game.
that,
They're doing
Yeah,
episodic.
They're
It's gonna be
doing
like
it's episodic.
yeah.
Okay.
Final Fantasy VII is such a huge game that if they want to do that high-end graphics, they cannot make an entire game
Okay.
in one.
So
Wait, so
episode
that's-
1,
so
how
doing-
long?
They guarantee 45 hours
For
Per-
one episode?
for one
Per
episode
episode.
Okay.
for $19.99.
Oh,
$20 of 45 hours of gameplay.
How many
Sounds about right
high
for like a
definition-
25-year-old game.
That's not, yeah, that should be.
But you don't understand.
Redesign.
You don't understand the
That's not a
nostalgia
remake then
that's-
anymore.
No, it's not.
It's
It's-
probably.
I'm just saying that's legit.
It's an
That
Italian
is
game.
100. Like it seems like Square's
It's a
going like,
redesign.
we're listening to you.
Redesign
No,
game.
we're making this
And
game that
pretty
you guys
solid.
like, and
Again,
it's amazing.
Even I can't bitch about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to
shit.
read.
Oh my god.
The internet just broke right now.
Please.
Everybody stop!
Please.
Nate's not gonna complain about
It's
something.
worth-
not worthy.
It's worth $15.
$20.
$20.
Yeah, $20.
And yes, 45
I'm telling you right now.
hours
Would you buy it? Would you buy it?
non-repeatable content is worth it.
No, don't
Would you
start.
buy it? Would you buy it?
Me personally, no.
Just because you don't care about just because you don't care about let's finish it. Just because you don't care about Final Fantasy, or just
No,
because?
Just because I don't care about
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. No, that makes sense.
That's a good value.
To everyone else,
Fuck that.
Fuck you. No, that game is gonna be
Yeah,
amazing.
that seems like,
I
that seems like a
can't
bargain.
wait.
Nah, fuck this.
But Pat,
because I think
we've
it's
talked
worth it.
about this
It's fun.
several times in the podcast before, and
Stupid.
Pat mainly describing why it's taken them so long to do this and why they're dividing it out into episodes as far as like what they have for graphical capability.
Too big a game.
It's so huge, and I'll back him
It takes
up 100%
Skyrim
on
and,
that.
So she said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
phrasing.
It's like
So-
Skyrim times of
Stop lying.
It is,
Just stop.
and you know, as long as it's what I originally wanted it to be from 7, and it improves on it a little bit more, and that's something new, I'm gonna be okay with it no matter what.
Yeah.
So
People are pissed off about the episodic thing, and I'm like,
I don't
no,
care.
if they give me the entirety of that game
If it's
in
every-
episodic format, I am totally down for that.
MLG Chocobo.
If it's everything
I'll
I
get
want
that
it
gold
to be.
chocobo. Go fuck your shit. I did that in game 1. You
Yeah,
better believe that.
Disco.
The only thing
Yeah.
I fucked up hardcore in
Fuck
Final
that.
Fantasy VII was the
I know what a
parade.
chocobo
The
is,
parade
but I don't give a
routine.
shit.
It's so hard. The
I'm with
parade
you.
routine,
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
care.
The live parade routine.
I got a question.
A chocobo is essentially a fucking ostrich. so-
How much is the Deku Tree DLC?
Do you get to play as the Deku Tree?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? The sky's the limit here.
Anything you can think of is in this
podcast.
The Deku tree becomes an Ent. Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. This
And everyone-
this cloud's
and
hair
everyone
is all
becomes a
green and
Moogle,
shit
too.
and leafy. He has like fucking limited edition bark armor or some shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was my one off-brand thing I had to do, because that was a legit announcement where they were like, "We're bringing out this really hardcore HD remake
What?
game."
I'm interested to see how it gets received by gamers and reviewers.
Oh, it's gonna be a hit, man. Like,
Maybe.
maybe.
I'm interested to see because there's obviously a lot of hype to it, but I want to see how it plays out in a practical sense. If episodic's the right way to go, if
I'm telling you this right now, not in
you say anything that's just based on like your
No.
excitement,
no,
that's not.
not the
Hype is
disrespectful way.
generally a very
Hype
bad
is
thing.
hype is usually an awesome
Yeah,
thing,
No.
but the variation.
Not even remotely.
Master Chief Collection.
It can
Very
hype can
true.
go both ways.
I guarantee you that there's a
Straight up
definition of
destroy
hype
a
for a
company.
game. Like you
Got
played
out.
Halo 4, now Halo 5 is coming out. I guarantee you that the definition of hype does not even come close to what Final Fantasy VII like people are.
But isn't that bad?
Hype
You're
is
too.
a bad
You're
thing.
shooting too high
You
though.
are
You're
shooting
too
for
excited.
that may
I'm just
not
kind of devil's
happen.
advocate here. I'm just curious on how
Based
it
off
could be the
everything
greatest
they've
thing ever.
announced
So
and the price point and everything that they're going with.
price point sounds good.
I'm just saying, when it comes to that big of a game, they are listening to the fans hardcore, like legitly hardcore right now. And if I know fucking Square Enix,
I just see Douglas like, nah.
I'm telling
It's
you,
like rolling
I
his
am
eyes
telling you
over
right
there.
now, being a guy
He's having a
the
hemorrhage
past
right now.
the past 3 Final Fantasies I've hated. They are not that good. They are not that good, and I'm being legit about that. But this one, I am it really feels like they're listening to us.
At least
They are going hardcore, and they're bringing us everything that we wanted, that we've been asking for. Because they're like, you know what? Fuck it. Final Fantasy 15 gonna be awesome, but we are working hardcore on this 7 because we want people to love it. We want you to buy it. We want everything that. Yeah.
think about another marketing technique. If you're marketing video game episodes like you are on anime episodes, think about how much you loved your favorite your favorite recent anime and just did not stop watching it, no matter what. Like you wanted to know what happened, and so like at that point, you're invested so much in it that you're going to pay for it. That essentially enables them to make a better sections of the game rather than releasing it all at once. I feel like that it could work out better in the long run as long as the content that you're releasing periodically is up to everyone's expectations.
Yes.
But periodically is different than what you just explained, though. You said our favorite anime is Seven Deadly Sins, and we just watched kind of,
But that's only season.
As an example.
But that was released as a whole at one time. That was not episodic. That's like watching a show every week. That's different.
It's still episodic, but it's not being released as frequently as you would like.
Because
there's
there
a
is a
different
second
reason
season
for that. Right.
Yes.
There's a different reason for that. I mean, you're talking video game animation. You're talking graphics. You're talking rendering. It's going to take a lot... Voice animation. Voice acting. It's a lot more that goes into that than just would go into a regular anime where everything has to be drawn. Not to undermine the amount of work that goes into anime, but when you're talking digital drawing, it's a lot different.
Oh, yeah.
So...
I will say, if for some reason this fucks up, I'm pretty convinced that
You guys can give me shit for like 3 weeks straight. I guarantee you. If
Forever.
it ends up,
No,
forever. If it ends up being shitty, I will give
If
you
something
guys,
fucks up,
but I am
the
99% sure it's
the
gonna be
entirety of Square Enix is gonna perform seppuku on them.
Seppuku.
Seppuku.
Oh, yeah.
But if we're talking about examples of like games that failed in their marketing tactics, like we'll look at games like that try to like use hype as a means of getting the game to sell. We'll look at games like Dead Island when it first was released, or Brink,
Or
like,
Master Chief Collection.
or Master Chief
Or
Collection,
Advent Rising.
or Advent Rising, yeah.
Shooter.
Advent Rising. From like the original Xbox?
Shooter.
was
Shooter.
fucking
Can
awesome.
I explain more?
Yeah,
Sorry,
they-
shooters? Are they are shooters shitty? Do they come out with new RPGs? I'm sorry, RPGs aren't. They don't
But
fuck
Dead-
up. That's weird. First person shooters
Dead
don't
Island,
fuck up. That's
Dead Island tried to
World
sell
of
it.
Warcraft.
No. Everybody
World
pause
of
for a second.
Warcraft
Oh,
Burning
no.
Crusade.
Okay.
That's bad.
What the fuck happened to Pat all of a sudden? He went insane.
God,
I missed the
that was
beginning of that. What
amazing.
happened?
I was going
He's
with
listing
that.
off games
going
that
with
are
that.
like, no, the remakes came out and it's like a first-person shooter, a
Not
first-person
remakes.
shooter,
They're like they try to use hype as like their
Talking
main
about-
marketing
But
tactic.
he's talking about all
And they
shooters, and
use-
I'm like, oh, all shooters? That's weird.
they
RPGs
use,
have never fucked up like that. That's kind of weird.
they
I
use
don't-
the
I don't
trailers-
get the way that
I
they
just
do
said
it.
Burning Crusade.
That was crazy.
I know Burning Crusade, but that's an
God,
MMO
for fuck's
RPG,
sake.
not
Still
a fucking RPG.
Here we
Still
go,
RPG.
Grandpa
But
Pat.
what I was getting at is like these games use nothing but just like a well-produced trailer to sell the game. Like they didn't bother like introducing any type of gameplay. Like, oh yeah, this trailer is cool. Now buy our game.
It's why all of you buyed into the new Black Ops.
Biden.
Or not necessarily buyed in, but
Did
why you
not
wanted,
fucking
why
buy
you
Black
played
Ops.
it.
I played maybe 30 minutes total, and I got it for free.
Played Call of Duty Black Ops 3? Not me.
I'm sad.
I have.
I'm so sad. You point at me, Josh, but I did it
hands are
against
touching
my
the
own
fucking
will,
floor.
okay?
He got
I
it
didn't-
for free.
Sure, well, like, so
He got
someone
it
was
for
holding
free.
a gun to your head.
Basically,
and that was like,
yes.
Basically, you should play this
More or
game.
less.
He was
Yeah.
given the game for free.
It's a garbage game.
You were given the game for free.
I was. I
Let
got it
that,
for
let
free.
the record be known on that.
It has to be
But-
known. I would not pay for that, all right?
And you did not pay for it, and
I
I
would
definitely
not.
want that to go on record. But you did
Thank you.
play it.
Nate Worth was like, play it, bitch, play it.
But why did you play it? Is what I'm saying.
Dig
It's
your
like,
own grave.
For cinematic and production values, you were all over it.
No.
As long as you did not
I don't like
pay
any of
for
it. I don't like any of it.
We can't lie at this
So,
table. Call of
developers-
Duty has some pretty good production values, even
Because
if they are
can
generic.
because they can afford it.
They're generic, but they are good production values.
Blobs 2 or Blobs 3 was Blobs 2.5. Same fucking
Sure it wasn't
stupid
Blobs
story.
1.5.
You know, nobody.
0.5.
Everyone is a 0.5.
/ Ghosts of Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare, I actually thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The multiplayer.
Because Call of Duty
okay.
stopped being amazing at COD 4. That was
Yeah, I
that
agree.
was the last.
You were
I
talking about it.
Blobs 3 Advanced Modern Warfare Ghosts.
Ghosts.
You were talking about it
Gears
earlier
of
this
Halo
week.
Field Modern Reach 5.
Thanks for interrupting again.
You were talking
Shut
about
up,
it earlier
Nate.
this week.
Shut up.
Pat's talking to Logan.
You were talking about it earlier this week.
Okay.
Games with gold. What's going on?
Was I?
You were
I don't
talking about
remember.
Gears of Gold.
Someone help me out. It's
Witcher 2.
Deus
Check
Ex.
the page.
Counter-Strike.
Is it Witcher 2 right now?
Witcher 2.
Witcher 2?
I think for 360, it's
Yeah,
Witcher
yeah.
2 right now.
And then also goes to Xbox
No,
One.
no, hold on.
Witcher 2.
Witcher 2 is already out for games with gold for 360.
The original.
Yeah, but it's out now.
counter.
Again?
Yes.
I could get it on my 360 for free if I sign up. For
Yes, you
gold.
can.
You could.
Also,
You'll have it forever.
relevant to Logan's interest because expensive coat.
Hello.
I love Witcher.
Shut up.
Because
It's
expensive.
an expensive code.
Deus Ex Human Revolution backwards.
That's
compatible.
another one. Yes.
Or not?
Yeah, another one.
It's
What-
backwards
what is that
compatible,
on?
Free
but
with
it's
gold,
free
yeah.
with Deus Ex.
Oh my god, that's free with gold too.
Got it for PC.
Fuck.
Get on
Got
your
it for free
360,
on the
man.
PlayStation Network like a year and a
You
half
got those
ago.
games with gold, Josh.
Josh, get like a 3-month code or whatever just to have it.
Just to download all the games.
I know, cause that's way better than what PlayStation has on there.
You got $25
right
burn a
now.
hole in your pocket.
I got it for free.
Why do you need 3 months?
Like,
Why don't you just get
but
a year ago.
$7?
but
You
I
have to
PlayStation
find a
long time
code
ago.
I
somewhere.
didn't get it
They
for
don't
free.
sell
I got
anything
it for
lower
free.
than 3
Yeah,
months.
Human
Yeah,
Revolution.
but
I
you
got
can
for free.
buy 1 month.
I
You
wanted
think
to
only
play
if
The
you go
Witcher.
on the marketplace
You got to go on the marketplace to sign up for the monthly subscription.
I don't fucking get
Buy an
Xbox.
Xbox One.
I go for you. There you go. So. But
One
Douglas.
thing, this is completely off topic, but we were talking about betas and
We never go off
all
topic.
these
You don't say.
This is fucking professional, right?
Naruto actually just released the demo for what is it?
What you got?
Ultimate Ninja Storm 4.
4?
That's right.
Number 4?
And
Really?
the-
How
they
far does that
released-
go?
They just released the demo, and this goes. I believe this goes to the end of the anime.
Is
I
it
think
done?
yeah, I think it does.
I think
It's
this is the
Kazuya and everything?
final,
No spoilers.
the final game in terms of story content.
that demo
They-
was
I
fucking
guarantee-
insanity.
I guarantee they release more games, but as far as the demo goes, fucking play it.
Isn't that good? Oh, I'm so
Seriously.
excited.
I don't even care if you don't fucking like Naruto. If you like video games, you fucking play that game.
If you
you go.
like even like God of War,
It's that
like
good,
fucking
huh?
play this.
Let's
love God of
go.
War.
Dude,
Are you
download
serious?
this demo and play it.
Who
It's
doesn't
like
like God of War?
it's fucking insanity, is what it is.
God of
fucking
War
wonderful.
is
I-
incredible.
I have a question for this Naruto demo. They're obviously fighting games.
Yes,
I know they're kind of like more like
It's
3D.
a 3D fight.
They're more 3D than side
cell
scroller.
shaded.
Yeah.
So
Like Soul
what?
Calibur.
What aside from your guys' love for Naruto, what is so good about it that says play it?
It's-
What's the thing?
Okay.
I like Naruto. I just want to know what's so good.
Video games as a whole, you like to immerse yourself in the environment. This 100% immerses you in.
Nice.
It's a 3D fighter. 3D fighters do a better job of immersing you than standard 2D fighters because
But they don't always.
you're always side by side with the enemy in a 2D fighter.
But
always.
yeah, but they
In
don't
a 3D
always.
fighter, you are
Let him talk.
regularly
Let the man talk.
Okay, yeah.
you are regularly looking at the enemy from behind.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's yes, it's a
I like that one, Meg. I like that.
yes,
I like
it's a third-person view where you're looking at them, but the ability to move around attacks,
Gives
something
you
that doesn't exist in 2D fighters.
area of
You
environment.
can jump over or duck under an attack, but in 3D fighters, you can actually sidestep or jump at an angle around attacks. Gives you more of a feeling like you're actually involved.
Yeah.
As well as the fact that this particular demo includes, I don't know how to describe it. It's like you're playing an anime. Like
It's Asura's Wrath.
There
Why
are-
would you say that?
it's a lot
Wait,
like
no,
Asura's
I'm
Wrath,
kidding.
yeah.
I'm kidding. No.
it has real, what do they call it?
Real-time events like God of War.
Quick time events? Yeah.
Quick time
It is Asura's Wrath. It is exactly like Asura's Wrath. I'm totally
He
down
didn't
with that.
say it was completely QuickTime events.
It's like
So it's not-
Shush,
it's like a
then.
fighter that throws in random quick time events. Sometimes you don't even know they're coming; they just happen. And then on top of that, the scale of this particular demo is it's fucking intense.
I'm interested now.
It's one of the most insane fights like in the series. They pit you up, and
For
you
the
just,
demo.
yeah, for the demo.
And to think about the anime
It's
and the
better
scale
than
of the
Asura's
fights, how do they even do that in a video game?
It's on that
Well,
level.
It's
I
on
will,
that level?
I will
They
say,
did.
like, I think when a game can make like a fully 3D fighter, like they can produce it and produce it well and make like a nice finished product. That's great. But it's
That's
a lot.
storyline based.
It's a lot harder to do than just do like a basic like 2D fighter, like Mortal Kombat or something. Because I played some pretty bad 3D fighters that like
And here's-
they
Well, there's
promise
a
a lot
difference
and they
between single
under-deliver.
player and multiplayer. Though,
If you wanna
when it
talk
comes
about-
to fighting games,
There's also
Naruto has had
huge-
several
Naruto's
3D
single player is
fighters.
awesome.
They've put out, I don't even know. They've had Generations and Ninja Storm 3, 2, 1.
Revolutions.
Generations. They've had several editions of this game.
Yeah.
They've had more than enough time to perfect it.
And I'm not saying they can't,
And,
like...
in my opinion, the one before this, Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, was it was a perfect game. From start to finish, a perfect game. And that's what makes me say, yes, 2D fighters and 3D fighters are completely different games. But if you do like 3D fighters, this is the 3D fighter of this time.
Huh.
And in terms of like
That's interesting.
the immersive
Of this time.
the immersive effect of this game, like you're playing under the Naruto story in the moniker, and the story is just so vast, it just sucks you in. You're encapsulated in this world, and it's fights, it's drama, it's action. It's like playing the anime. You are in that world.
And if you really think about it, for any person that ever tunes into any random episode of DBZ ever, that's what it's going to be like.
Essentially.
Essentially, that's what it's going to be like. You're going to have to just get caught up and be like, oh, okay, well, this guy's fighting this guy for this reason.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
It's the same thing. Really.
The other iterations of this game I've played are amazing. And this game looks better, if not up to par with those games, just from the demo that I've played.
Yeah.
The previous one that we really enjoyed was Ninja Storm 3.
Yeah.
And it was... Basically, they just keep releasing new Ninja Storms because the anime made it farther in time when they were releasing the game, so...
They keep
they
progressing
released a new
along the
edition
story.
to increase the story length.
Yeah.
And in terms of... Ninja Storm 3 was literally like you were part of the anime. Like, you were the character that was involved in the anime. And every time you'd go into a fight, you'd be doing the fight that they were actually fighting. Like, they were... Okay, so they're fighting the enemy. You're doing that fight. And then when it goes into an important point in that fight where it's a peak moment of the fight, you actually get to do a QuickTime event that makes it like you're watching a movie, but at the same time, you're still immersed.
So do you get to like start with one particular character? Like say you wanted to start with like Sasuke or somebody. Like do you pick Sasuke at the beginning and you just play like Sasuke's story for each character, or like it doesn't work like that?
In terms of the story aspect of the game, it follows the anime.
Okay.
In terms of the fighting aspect of the game, you can pick any character you want that is currently unlocked and fight with them. And they all have their special abilities that they can use, that you can use at any time. And they also have what they call like ultimate endings, where if you finish the fight with an ultimate attack, it unlocks a special ending to the fight that you wouldn't normally see on just a regular fight.
DBZ did that with Budokai Tenkaichi 3, so to an extent, not quite like as in depth as that, but like with certain characters would unlock certain things about
Which that game got a great review too. So
Yeah,
Well,
that game
that's
was
just more. That's just more to tell you that
my
this is
favorite
a great
Dragon
game.
Ball Z game.
Well, and also this game, this franchise has it boasts one of the biggest roster of characters that you can select from in any fighting game I've ever seen. Even
The previous one had...
it's huge.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
right.
67
I know.
characters.
I'm just imagining in my head after watching Naruto for a long
The
time.
previous
like,
version
oh my
had
god.
around, I would
Naruto,
say...
Naruto
50
Nine Tails, Adult
characters.
Naruto,
It was a lot.
Naruto Sage Six Packs.
Exactly. It
Naruto.
had around 50 characters with several variations of each character, and every one of those characters had different techniques that made them more attack-based, more defense-based, more technique-based, things like that.
So, do you like this game?
It was a great game.
No, he fucking hates it.
Just from the... I'm just saying,
They
go
hates
out.
everything.
The demo is free. Fucking...
Play
It takes 10 minutes to play.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
try it now.
Just play it.
Super
You've
fun.
convinced me.
Get that anime going. You're a fan of the anime.
Oh yeah,
I'm just
Naruto's
saying,
awesome.
My main point I was just going to put in where I'm not dissing on either faction, but I love 3D fighters for that fact where when it comes to Naruto, Soul Calibur, stuff like that, you really get into the story because it gives you that aspect of everything while you're fighting and whatnot. Well, stuff like Street Fighter, everything like that, that's way more satisfying multiplayer-wise because it's so hard
It's a beat 'em up.
It's about survival.
You're also expecting Capcom to deliver on a story. Don't get me
Oh,
wrong, dude.
I'm not talking about story. Get out of here.
I went there, dude. I'm the hugest fan of Capcom games like ever, but Capcom, your stories suck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're bad.
They're shitty.
You're totally right.
I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, Street Fighter to this day will be my favorite fighter in general, just because of how entertaining it is to
Mortal
just take
Kombat is
people
still
on.
my favorite fighter.
Mortal
you can-
Kombat
you
is
can
still my
click
favorite fighter.
a button to block all you want. You can go fuck yourself. I hate
Mortal
that.
Kombat is still my favorite fighter, but but I also say 2D fighters and 3D fighters are completely different.
Yeah, no, they are.
Hey,
They always will be.
Hey,
They
Pat.
always will be.
Pat, don't you use a back button to block?
I do.
Same
I
thing as
do.
using
I
a
hold
right
back to
trigger.
block
You know what?
because
Whatever.
Mortal Kombat fucks with me every time.
It's
Same thing as using
so
right
hard.
It's completely different realms. It's completely different mechanics.
I know. I'm just giving him
To be-
shit.
to
When
be
you get
sure
muscle
on-
memory like that, and then like I'm playing Mortal Kombat, and I'm like, oh, somebody's gonna attack me. Shit! You should have clicked the button. I was like,
So,
God. it's so
speaking
bad.
of Mortal Kombat, what do you guys think about NetherRealm's snub to PC gamers as far as
I
like
think
having Mortal Kombat XL coming to
introducing
PC?
Leatherface
It
is
happens.
a giant wrong idea.
It happens.
The PC has been repeatedly getting snubbed lately. I feel like the console market is really trying to put the kibosh on PC market.
It's not gonna happen. I'm
It
telling
won't.
you right now.
It
it's
won't
not gonna
happen.
It
No.
won't happen,
But
It is
it's-
giving it a run for its money.
Once in a
Yes.
while, they're just like saying, "Fuck you, PC. We don't give a shit about."
Is that just based off fighting games though, or
No,
is it
because,
straight up?
Batman?
It's multiple
Also,
games.
they just straight up fucked the PC market. They're like, we're going to release
What
a
else
game
did
that's
they
great
just-
on the console, but for PC, it's going to be the most broken pile of shit you've ever seen in your
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
That's the same with Assassin's Creed Unity as well. Unity was way worse on PC as far as bugs go.
Are you saying it wasn't bad on console?
No, it was bad on console,
think
but
it's
it
based
wasn't.
off-
But it wasn't game breaking. On
Okay.
PC, it was absolutely game breaking.
Do you think it's based off the variety of like what specs you have in your computer, or is that just the programming in general?
I
It's
think
the
it's a-
coding.
I
Is
think
it
it's
just
a
straight up the
marketing
coding?
ploy, to be honest. That you see a lot of companies that are releasing games almost every time when they're releasing exclusives. It's also available on PC, and I think that they're just trying to. They want to push that away in a sense. They don't want to always release it on PC at the same time as releasing it exclusively
Going hardcore
on
on the console.
PlayStation and Xbox. I think it's a marketing ploy.
Yeah.
I would also guess that part of it is they know where their sales are going to go. Most games sell better on consoles. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just
Well, obvious.
That's
It's
why-
not talking
That's what
yeah,
I mean.
that's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
they're trying
Yeah.
to say we don't want to waste all this money on marketing the PC anymore.
Well, they're going to optimize it for console hardware, and they're going to maybe have PC on the back burner.
Depends on the
and then
game.
just-
It does.
Well, exactly.
It depends on the
but
company.
most games are going to have better sales on console.
It depends on the company. There are certain companies that are like, yes, we want this to be for the PC.
Like
Blizzard and
Battlefield
consoles.
always optimizes for
For
PC, always first.
Blizzard also always
PC.
opts for
Yeah.
PC.
So
And
it does depend, but
Battle-
majority of games sold.
Battlefront
Consoles.
even opts for PC, which is weird. Have you guys seen
4K screens?
Battlefront on 4K?
It's a DICE game. DICE
God.
does that anyway.
Is this
It's
real life?
goddamn fucking
It is.
You alright over there, buddy?
It is real life.
It's foaming at the mouth like that good.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. Like you don't even realize.
Go
like,
on
what it's
indoor
like
and just stare at the water.
yeah,
just watch it flow.
Just literally
Ewoks,
just stare
Then
at
you
the
get
water.
sniped in the back of the head.
Yeah,
by
like
a
I don't
laser.
care that water.
You're like,
So
fuck.
Settle down. Settle. That's PTSD memories that you're
Pretty
getting.
much that fucking game.
Settle down.
Yeah.
There was one game that was announced that I was really excited for, but it was only PC. It was like it was a Ghost in the Shell first-person shooter.
What?
I forgot the name of it, but like it was a
What?
ghost. It was a Ghost.
Ghost in the Shell first-person shooter.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell first-person shooter, but it's only available on PC. But I saw a trailer for it. And I'm like, this game is
Fuck, I want to try that. Ghost in the
fucking
Shell was
amazing.
awesome.
But it doesn't. But it wasn't released for console. It's just a PC game. I'm like, why? No, why would you do that? This game looks amazing. I want to try it.
And I think that line is blurring more and more in
Yeah.
terms of what's exclusive. There's going to be more on PC, and consoles are powerful enough to run some certain things. So
Here's a mouthful.
Phrasing.
Ghost
Oh my
Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. First Assault Online.
That's the name of the
That's
game.
the name of the game.
Or
Really?
GITSSACFAO for short.
that's way better.
Catastrophe.
How do you say that? So,
That doesn't make any
When's
sense.
the last time you played Jacksonville?
Are you just play GTFO? Get the fuck out. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
So-
What are you playing right now?
Whatever.
I'm gonna go play GTFO.
Right.
I'm
But
just totally changing.
seriously, watch
Never
the trailer
mind.
when we get done here. It looks good.
Yeah.
Like it
I'll have to check that
it
out.
needs to be a console game,
Yeah.
but it's
I
not.
love Ghost in the Shell. Such a good
That is
show,
one of my
so.
favorite animes.
But I'm totally just changing topics for no reason. I got the Xbox Elite controller today.
Heyo!
I have to say that because it is fucking awesome.
It is pretty cool.
Why are you? Why is it like
I'm
not in
scared
your
to
hands
touch
right
it.
now?
I
Why
should
are
be
you not,
holding it
like,
the entire
it?
podcast,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm scared to touch it.
It
It's
feels so good in my
nice.
hands.
So
Does it feel good in your hands?
yeah,
Be
I
honest.
know that
Does
it's
it feel good in your hands?
it's just been a thing where it's
you know what?
Is Josh gonna grab it?
I want to show the video crowd your controller.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I didn't know we were still doing video anymore.
No, we're still- we've been
Are we?
Careful.
I know. Is that
Careful.
Don't
So-
touch it, Ron.
Woo!
No, it's a little
That's
heavier
shiny
than the other
as shit.
controller. It feels a little more sturdy, I guess.
Which I
You
like.
gotta do a pass around the whole
And
thing.
you
Yeah,
got
you gotta
I
pass
think it's the
around.
Bertha.
the Duke,
The
The
Duke.
Duke.
the original Duke. I still to this
He
day
who
love that
shall
controller.
not be named.
The Ma Deuce.
The best Xbox
No.
controller in existence.
Get
Thank
the
you.
fuck
Yes, the Duke is
out.
the best.
If you had the hands of
love the
fucking
Duke.
Thor, my God, like
I
My
love
hands
the
are
Duke.
not that big, and I fucking love
The
that
abortion
controller.
of console controllers.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
No.
Okay, Nintendo 64.
There you go. You win.
Yeah, but you can use
No,
it as
the
like a
wave bird
you can
is
use
so
it as a
stupid.
triple dildo. Who doesn't want that?
Okay, then Nintendo GameCube.
Yeah, I was saying
Nintendo
the wave bird
is
is a
awesome.
wave bird.
I like the
Wave Bird was
GameCube
one of the
controller.
best- The
No, no, no.
GameCube was one of the best controller designs out there.
No,
Wave
absolutely
Bird was
not.
amazing.
Tell it to the
Yeah.
No,
melee
no, no,
crowd.
no, no.
Oh my god.
When
Tell it to
the-
the melee crowd.
When the original Xbox came out, what year was that?
2001.
2001.
2001.
My brother was like 6 or 7. He played with the Duke controller fine. Everybody
Tiny
shut.
hands.
Everybody shut
Yeah,
the fuck up.
fuck all
Duke
of you.
controller's perfectly fine.
Best controller.
I'm not
Could
saying
he
that
reach the white and black?
He could play it
That weird
perfectly.
black
He
I'm
had
not
to shift his
saying-
hand
no,
up.
I-
No,
I-
no,
I
perfectly
take back
fine.
my previous statement. The best ergonomics out of any controller I've ever held,
Super
Sega
Nintendo.
Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast. Best ergonomics out of
Okay,
any
Okay,
controller.
that
Super
controller
Nintendo.
That's
is
just a shitty
incredibly
Xbox controller.
similarly sized to that.
No, it's not. It's much smaller.
Actually, the Xbox controller was modeled after the original
Exactly.
Sega Dreamcast design.
It
I'm just
improved
saying,
upon it,
you are
yeah.
But just the
You are
Dreamcast
wrong.
controller itself had the best
They are
ergonomics out of any
almost
controller
exactly
I've
the
ever
same.
held.
You're
size.
insane.
No.
I just
You
got-
are out of your mind. Shut up, Meg.
Exactly.
I just
They're
got-
almost the exact same size.
I just looked up a picture of the Duke controller to kind of remind me of what it,
It
looked
looks
like.
exactly like a Dreamcast controller.
Oh my
You
God,
are
I just
stupid.
got really bad PTSD.
It looks exactly
Holy
like a
fuck.
fucking
Wait,
Dreamcast controller.
Why?
Do you guys remember the VMU on the Sega Dreamcast
Hell
where
yeah.
you could like do like a Digimon type shit with
was
your
awesome.
memory card?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was
Look, I need to
incredible.
feed my.
Stop hitting the table.
Quit hitting
God
the table.
damn it.
How's the controller?
I hate all of you.
How's the controller? Hey, don't hate me. I haven't hit the controller.
The controller
I want to feel
is
it.
fucking
Give
amazing.
it to me
It
first.
is
Because
fucking amazing.
It has an app included, and you can actually tweak
What the
things.
fuck is this
like-
D-pad?
Hold on,
That-
hold
that's
on.
an
It-
Let me
it
talk.
is weird.
That's an attachment.
It's weird, but
Quiet
I have
down.
to
There
actually
are
play with
different
it first.
There are different D-pads.
No, I understand you can interrupt change, but what is this D-pad? It's
See,
not
and
a-
I actually the D-pad he's looking at is I don't know how to explain it. It's
looks
almost
like a
like
satellite
Amazing.
dish.
No, don't touch it.
it's almost like this hexagon,
Look
like
to the
circle.
camera.
I want to click it.
It's almost like this hexagon-looking circle kind of thing.
Shit, son.
I wondered if that would be good
are
for.
these
Like,
things? They're
you guys have
weird.
got to stop talking.
They're weird.
One conversation at a time. I'm so sorry.
The PlayStation users are just.
We're
What
we're
is this foreign object you brought me?
Shut up. I didn't know
you guys are like
these
cavemen being
weird
introduced
things
to
on the
fire for the
back
first
end.
time.
I don't.
So
The paddles honestly aren't that
Lobster
much
claw.
different than the PlayStation 4 controller with the backside touchscreen, correct?
the touchscreen's on the front,
It's
isn't
on
it?
the front.
The Vita has a front and
The
back
Vita has
touchscreen. Yeah.
The back. Okay.
So the Elite controller has these 4 paddles, kind of where your like index and ring, or your middle finger and like ring finger would go, and you can map those to basically any button except for the start and select button or the back menu, whatever the fuck they're called now.
See, my question about that
Back.
would it be ideal in a shooter game when the Y button and the B button are so far away from where you want your thumb to be to switch the Y and B to the right and left paddle?
Well, he was
Would that be
he was
something
kind of
that's
talking
logical?
about he was kind of talking about like how like the way he has his controller mapped is these paddles you got on the bottom of the controller. He mapped like the X and Y and whatever buttons are here on the right to like these paddles here so he never has to take his thumb off his right thumbstick. So like if he's like trying to turn to melee somebody, he never has to take his thumb off the thumbstick.
It's huge for shooters because you can crouch without having to get on scope. What's it?
You can just macro is pretty much what you're.
Yeah,
I mean,
putting up.
essentially,
It's just
It's just button
setting up
mapping.
macros.
So-
Yeah, you program your commands and your buttons like
It's a fully mappable controller.
Yeah.
So if you want to,
from,
Instead
like
of
you
a
said,
keyboard,
the
you're
start and
fucking
select buttons.
so if you want to be able to click in to do something, you can also have that command. Instead of maybe melee to click or melee to crouch, you can keep the right thumbstick as a click option and have the back paddles be the other option. No, okay, hold on. I see. I see Disco's face, and I saw this cringe in his expression. I'm telling you, I played with this controller. I played multiple games. I played Halo, Rainbow Six. I played Battlefield.
I love
It feels
the bottom
good.
paddles. The top paddles.
No, that's why I stopped you. It's because you haven't played with it yet. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
but I where my hand sits comfortably on the controller, those top paddles like go to a weird spot on my fingers.
But I think if you played it and you gave a game 10, 20, 30 minutes, you would get a feel for it. And you can take your fingers
I
off.
really love
but-
where the lower paddles sit.
But even the top paddles, are you going to have your fingers there 24/7? I mean,
No,
the entire time you're gaming.
But like I was saying, where the Y and B button are so far away from where you want your thumb regularly, I mean, those bottom paddles almost could become your Y and B button. Obviously, it's going to be personal preference with anybody on this.
Well,
it's going to take some getting used to.
in Battlefield, the right bumper is spot. I think is on all the control options. I put the right bumper up to one of the paddles, and so that way I could spot somebody while I could track them with my aiming. I'd take my thumb or my finger off, and I could fire at the same time. So you can track them, not have to spot them. You can fire. There's a lot of different options for it. I found a way to make every game I played better. Essentially,
I do hate this hexagonal D-pad.
it is a little weird. That's why I was actually going to kind of ask Josh as a resident fighting expert. I was curious
I love it.
if that would help
doesn't-
have a range of motion.
It
It's
doesn't.
amazing.
I would have to actually do it player.
That's what I'm
game
saying, yeah.
Interaction,
Yeah.
but
Try a Hadouken legitly.
based on how it rolls though, it seems very smooth. I think it would cater just off of first impressions, like how it caters to individual fighting styles rather than an all around. I will say that if you're familiar with fighting games, you will have a lot easier time adapting to the way the controller is. Like I said, I would have to play it, individually as far as the new Street Fighter goes and everything else. So,
And it's probably the best iteration of the D-pad for fighting games that Xbox has ever had.
Ever. No, I will
Ever.
agree with that hardcore.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Because Xbox never
Xbox
been
never
like
has
It
really.
was like a
done the
P.
D-pad
It was
well.
like on a pod.
But I
It
think-
went
I used to-
oh my god, those
so
were horrible.
stupid.
The ones that you could cross and make them
You could spin the
diagonal.
silver. Yeah.
They were
Every time I tried to do
horrible.
Hadouken,
Do you know
I
how
jumped, and it
often-
drove me nuts every time.
Do you know how often what do you want to call it? Like the second generation Xbox 360 controllers, D-pad just broke.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Like literally just snapped off of the controller.
Yeah.
It's like, what is this shit? Why is it off my controller?
I think the coolest thing you showed me with that controller though is like the you can adjust the trigger.
Oh
pull.
yeah.
You can adjust especially if since we play a lot of shooters, that is a fucking lifesaver sometimes. Especially for me personally, when I play shooters, I typically tend to cater more towards semi-auto or burst fire guns, and if I can just cut my trigger pull in half, that doubles my rate of fire. So
The entire time I'm thinking of semen jokes.
Ah.
What the time while you're talking.
what? How?
That's the
Full trigger.
Still pull full trigger.
automatic.
Oh my god.
But you get it's not like a programming based thing. It's actually a part a mechanical part of the controller.
There's two parts to this of the trigger. There's these actual physical switches you can turn to make the controller, the trigger pull half.
Yeah.
And then also there's a setting of I don't know what you call it, software. We can actually go and program the trigger.
The activation
It
point.
stops it from going down.
Physically, yes. It stops at about halfway.
That's
And then
awesome.
You can actually
That's
go
actually
in.
legit.
Yeah. But the cool thing is, I tried it with Battlefield. I tried sniping, and the sniper didn't register because I would pull halfway, but the sniper goes at the bottom of the trigger pull. So I went into the settings of the controller, and I actually changed where the controller actually notices the pull. So you can take it from 100% of the trigger pull down to 45% of the trigger pull. So when you hit that 45 mark, it considers it 100% pulled.
Here's a weird sense. Let's say you want your aim to be super fast. So normally left trigger is aim, right trigger, shoot. Can you adjust your left trigger to be more spot on? So when you barely have to click it to aim, and then you could pull your semi-automatic right trigger to go bang bang bang
So the way you want to think of it, is
you adjust not evenly is what I'm saying.
Essentially, you can adjust separate triggers. You can have them completely independent from them.
Okay.
But if you pull the trigger in a game, it's going to scope in the same rate because the game programs that scope. But the thing is, it will understand that, you pulled the trigger, instead of having to go all the way down to the bottom of the trigger pull, it can trigger it at 20% of the trigger pull. So you scope in at that fraction of a second faster than somebody else. So it's a fraction of a second. It's more of the hardware goes quicker than somebody else. My trigger pull registers faster than yours, essentially.
So,
Wow, Josh just knocked over a lamp.
We knocked over a lamp. And you can have all this technology for $150.
wow.
It is expensive, and I traded some stuff in for it. And I am not as I'll say it. I'm not as good at shooters as I used to be. Josh is making a lot of noise.
You know what? I didn't do this. I didn't do this.
So I'm not as good at shooters. This advantage will help me.
How low can you set it up to be? Can I tap, not even barely press the trigger, 1%, and it activates?
So Josh almost just knocked himself out with the lamp and almost attacked him.
Can we get?
This is like a Calvin Hobbes panel where Hobbes
Calvin and Hobbes.
looks at the tiger attacks him. Just lay it down and leave it alone.
Here on Friendly
We'll
Fire
fix it.
Gaming, we have a gently used lamp for sale.
You want to
Sign? I'll sign it. I'll sign it for you.
It's really good. It sort of works.
I can't deal with this anymore.
But Disco,
Can it be set up to 1%?
I think it goes in 5s if I remember right.
Well, 5% is still low.
Yeah, exactly.
That's essentially just a tap of the trigger.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas, so somebody goes to zoom in, and you're already zoomed in and firing by the time their button is even fully pressed.
It's very possible. If you guys start at the exact same time, left trigger to aim, right trigger to shoot, you can get this controller to register quicker than theirs. And so you'll be scoped in quicker. You can fire faster because, they could be getting ready to sight up and you already shoot them. In the joysticks, you can set the precision also in terms of precise.
The
it's
joystick
so
sounds
accurate.
Like something that's important to me.
Shit's popping off. Look at you.
Being a gamer who prefers low sensitivities to the
You would
thumbsticks,
fucking love
I
it.
feel like
Yeah.
that would be my key sell point.
I've made 3 different profiles because you can have over 250 profiles and you can save 2 to a controller without going to the app. I've made 3 so far, and each one I have a very thanks, Josh. Each one you can have a specific sensitivity on the joysticks. That's the biggest I think improvement on a base controller is the sensitivity of the sticks. You can aim insanely precise.
Dude, I like it.
My accuracy is way better now.
I like that it's a bit more. That's a bit.
Drew's
heavier.
playing around with it.
It
He's
feels
taking shit apart
it feels
one day.
it feels just sturdy.
It feels
Whatever
nice
keeps
and
you
soft.
from not raging as much. as you normally
don't break
do.
that
Man,
fucking
I think my
controller.
KD is going to go up now because
You
it's
could
super
You
nice.
can throw this against the TV and break your TV and not your controller.
I want to set
Probably.
all these to fire in grenades.
Everybody as fast as possible. I'm going to make a profile for that kind of controller. I'm going to see. I'll hit RT and all the paddles and see what happens.
Right.
I don't even know if you can do that. I don't know if once you map one, if you can't map it a second time. I haven't tried it yet.
Do
I have
the
no
games,
idea.
do the
Enjoyed,
games themselves in the options control menu, do they sync up with that, or do you have to go into a different program to actually sync up those paddles on the back end?
You go to your settings and then you go to your Sean saw me do it. Was it accessories or something like that? And then you click on the controller.
It's out of game then, not in game so far.
Yeah, it's an
so
out of.
far.
Well, I don't know if every single game would incorporate the software to do that. There's an out of game app, but I would go to my multiplayer, look at my options, then I would back out, go to my app, change it, then the multiplayer would still be there because the Xbox you can load things and switch apps, so you can do it very very quickly, very easily.
Nice.
Once you look at it for 5 minutes, you understand the way the app works. It goes quick.
Yeah.
So
That's legit.
it's really cool. I'm super excited.
So better than the N64 controller?
Most likely, yeah. This is
Most
one of my
likely,
favorite
yeah.
controller I've ever played.
Slightly.
Just a little bit.
Hey, you
Yeah,
know
not that
what?
much.
It has
something
two
about
analogs
the
instead of
Nintendo
one.
64 controller.
Nate,
Back in
Disco,
like
I'm telling you,
1996,
it's
listen to
natural
me.
once you get the feel of
He's
it.
not sold.
If you guys have ever
You
played
gotta let him
Shadows
play
of
it.
the
You gotta let him play it a
Empire,
little bit.
Yeah.
there was a cheat code where like you had to press like all the C buttons, the A and B button, the L and R, and the Z button all at once. And then the only way that you could move your control stick, which was only 3/4 of the way through, if you moved it 3/4 of the way through and held it there for 10 seconds, it would beep. You'd have to move it exactly that precise centimeter to the other side and then back again. And you could unlock every single code in the entire game. You could be the Millennium Falcon. You could be the X-Wing. You could be the TIE Fighter. You could be whatever you wanted to be in the game. You could be a Jedi. You could have a lightsaber. You could have this. You could have that. Whatever related to game code was your privilege.
Still my favorite master code is going to be the master code for the original South Park game. That was on N64.
Oh my god,
Bobby
dude.
Bird. I still remember
Yes.
it. Bobby Bird. You get everything. Invincibility, black and white, pencil drawing, gameplay. Yeah, everything.
I just thought of a great skit for us to do. We should do the Muppets Christmas Carol intro theme, and you are Scrooge the whole time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey ho, let's
Yes.
go! Dun, 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 dun. Well, we're singing about all video game stuff, and Nate's like, "Nah, I'm not having any of it."
That's Muppet Treasure Island.
No. That's the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah, it's
There
Muppet
was-
Christmas.
there
Hey
was-
ho, let's go. Anywhere the wind is blowing, that's Muppet Treasure
That's
Island.
my
Whatever,
favorite.
whatever.
That one.
I
Yeah.
don't know, Drew.
I'm thinking of the wrong.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he does. No, he knows.
I don't
But,
know why you guys say I hate everything. I
You
just
do
said
hate
I liked
You
several
hate
aspects
everything.
of the controller, just not the top two paddles.
It
No,
counts as
it's-
everything.
I got I grip the controller pretty intensely when I play shooters. Yeah.
I
And
just
this
feel like
I
those
use.
top two paddles, like the bottom two fit perfectly
Good
on
job.
my
Call
ring
me out.
finger.
Sorry.
And
I
the
didn't
top
even
two,
think about that.
the top two fit like in the
Okay,
middle
Muppets
of
Treasure
my
Island.
middle
I
finger.
love
Well,
it.
yeah, I'm almost hitting it. Yeah, with like the middle of it. But if you just like, it's such a you don't actually have to really click. They're so close to the button. You just barely.
I just
tap
wish
it.
that it was almost like, because the top paddles are actually bigger than the bottom paddles. It's almost like I wish they were the smaller ones. Can that be changed?
Yeah, they're,
Yeah, you can
they're
swap them
magnets,
out.
dude.
Yep, everything's
Shit,
swapped now.
sorry.
You're breaking
Making
stuff.
noises.
I feel like now I need to check it out with the small paddles on top.
Just let him
and the
play
top
with it.
I'm gonna
So-
flip this
Let him
around for
play with
you.
it.
So is
After we're
it
done
is
with
it
this,
worth
let's play with it.
$15 though?
15?
Yeah.
15.
150.
It's definitely
It's $150.
We already talked about this.
I know.
This is a comparable price to other pro controllers.
Normal controller's what, $60?
65,
70,
60, something, yeah.
like 60 to 70,
Oh.
somewhere around there.
You're
It
paying
is the
over
s-
double.
It's the same price as other pro controllers that I have.
Yeah, but if you're serious about gaming though, and you're able to button map on a console,
MLG.
I mean, a PC's been able to do it for like ever.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Master Race.
for
It's
certain
exactly the same.
for certain
Yeah.
games.
Hey,
For certain
Yeah.
games.
For our corrections issue, we've been giving Drew shit, and we say like, oh, you have over 300 games. You said
I have over 200 games.
over 200.
It
Thank
doesn't
you very
matter.
much.
You're
He's
gonna have
not
to do
that
an
bad.
entire video series.
How many of you played of them?
based
Four?
on your Steam
like
content?
less than 10%.
That is unacceptable.
I know.
You're gonna have to.
Well, that's why I spent the money so I can play these games.
Yep.
So
that
And the
is your
spring sale's
monthly
coming up
content.
soon. Are you ready for
Oh
it?
my god, the spring sales!
Dep-
I'm not
depends-
ready for that.
depends on if there's anything good. And they don't
There
do
will
flash sales
be.
anymore.
It's the spring sale. Are you
It's
kidding
the
me?
spring sale. There will be something good.
Yeah. Well, guys, we are getting to the closing points of the podcast here. So, and guess what? We want to announce another giveaway. We are close.
We do?
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
we're
What's our
close
next
to
giveaway?
150
150 likes. We got. We're
Big
like,
one.
we're like two away. Two
That
away.
fell
150
out,
likes.
big one.
We're just giving away stuff
Yeah.
for like
We're
Yeah,
getting
more
every
stuff
couple
all
of
the
likes.
time.
So.
I
Yes.
suppose it's
whole
okay to
farm.
announce what the prize will be.
Are you gonna do it?
What's the
Are
next
you
one?
gonna do
I
it?
don't even
We
know.
want
Prize
The
for
prize.
the 150 like giveaway will be a full-scale Brotherhood of Steel flag.
Oh man, I want that shit. That's not.
All right,
Fair.
everybody gets pillows on their right in front of the table. Next
Yeah.
podcast.
It
We're
is-
so loud.
We gotta just pound the fucking.
It's not fair.
It is actually it's I can't remember what the size of it is. I'd
You
say
see
it's probably
full
like
sized?
2 feet by 4 feet.
Nice.
It's a damn good.
It's
It's
a
a
pretty
pretty
good
big
size.
flag.
Hold
man.
it in
Yeah.
victory.
I will make sure to post a picture of it with Drew holding it. When
We'll hold it in victory.
While fully erect.
You better be
And while
erect and
you're
awesome
checking out
at
that
the
picture, you need to be sure to like us on our Facebook page, because once we get to 150 likes, then we're going to actually release that prize.
We'll actually give it away.
We're
once
really
we reach
close,
150
aren't we?
likes.
Yeah,
To
we got like 2 likes
150.
away. And we also have an Instagram page. You can reach us at Friendly Fire Gaming on Instagram. We post big pictures every day of like gaming history stuff and different segments of our podcast. So be sure to follow us on Instagram, and we're going to be building upon our social media presence here in the near future. That's going to be our next step.
If you like the pod, tell your friends, have them subscribe to the YouTube page. Do anything you can to spread our name. We're trying to get our name out there.
We're
Please tell
starting
your friends.
we're starting a cult.
Yes,
That's what
we
we're trying
are.
to do.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tease another giveaway in the future. I don't know what number a giveaway is gonna be.
Okay.
I assume
This is the
What's up,
roommates.
Logan?
These are the guys that
do
are
people
hosting this.
right? You're at our place. So.
Yeah.
I assume people like the Funko Pops, the little bobblehead things.
Yeah, those are sweet.
I'm
Eventu-
kind of drunk, so
Okay,
yes.
right on. Josh likes everything now.
Yeah.
He'll try anything once.
Okay, I'll try anything once.
We'll be giving away
except for
the.
that you're talking about.
Oh
Nope.
yeah.
Yeah.
Try it once. We're gonna be giving away one of the Han Solo from episode 7 Funko Pop.
Oh
It's,
damn!
that's a Loot Crate
It's a
exclusive.
it's an
That
exclusive,
Loot,
yeah.
Loot Crate
Loot Crate.
exclusive.
So if you don't have a
exclusive.
Loot Crate, if you don't have it and you missed
you
that
can
one, you
not
can
get
get that
this.
exclusive.
I think
100%,
I'm gonna call that right now. We should give that away once we hit, I'll say, 400 likes on our Facebook.
There's a double going in on that too.
Is it double?
Yeah.
Another Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're throwing in. It's not Blu-ray quality, unfortunately, but it is the DVD quality. It's an unopened copy of the Family Guy Star Wars trilogy.
I'm
Yes.
somewhere around here.
That was fucking
Still wrapped
hilarious.
itself in.
It is
So-
100% unopened and whatnot, just to go as a little special.
It's a cool little gift.
So more incentive to get, share with your friends, get more likes, and you can be in the running for cool shit.
And guess what? The audience right now isn't that huge, so the more people you get, you have a better chance of
The better
winning.
chance you have of winning it, because
I mean-
we're gonna the more people you get to subscribe and follow our page, the more chances to win you're gonna get. Because we're gonna like factor that into when we do.
We
the final
keep
giveaway.
track of all of that. So the more you share, the more you like, the better your chances are of winning. That's a promise.
That is a promise.
We see what you guys are doing.
We know what you're doing. You fucking.
We know exactly
sneaky
what you're
little
doing.
bastards. You
Nate's hiding in your windows. He's watching you as you sleep.
snatching your people up.
It is all chosen fairly, but the more fairly you want to be chosen, the more stuff you want to share on our page.
Comments
That's
as
the
well.
opposite of fairness, right there.
Just go back,
That's
to your
special
bottle,
treatment.
Josh. It's okay.
You know what? It's equal opportunity for every single person that likes our page to just share our
This is
stuff.
true.
It's 2 clicks. It's 2 clicks with your right thumb. You know you can do it. It doesn't take
2
much
clicks
effort.
with your right. What?
Comment as well.
How do you hold a
You
mouse?
comment and might.
I'm just saying.
I don't know about you, but I click with my index finger.
Even on the mobile version, it's a little
There
bit
you go,
different.
thumb.
But
Oh, okay,
regardless,
okay.
It only takes.
technical.
If you're on the mobile version, it takes 2 clicks with your right thumb to gain an entry.
Yeah.
It's super easy.
There you go.
So
All right. Well, with that, I don't have anything else. I don't know about you guys. You guys got anything you want to add before we close this out here?
I just kind of want to throw this out there. I'm terribly excited for Final Fantasy.
Final
15.
Fantasy Anime.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I mean-
Final Fantasy.
Don't listen to
15.
him.
Say FF7.
FF7 or
FF7
FF
2.0.
15.
Yeah.
Even KH3, Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm super excited about.
All right.
So
Well,
I just want everyone to know that.
yeah, I think we get that enough. All right.
Shut
Well,
up, man.
I guess this wraps up episode 12 of the Friendly Fire Gaming Podcast.
Woo! 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 Woo!
I'm Patrick.
We will see you all next week. Josh is drunk. I'm Disco.
I'm Nate.
Drew.
Logan.
Sean, you've been gone for 5 minutes. Anyway,
We'll see you guys next week.
later.
Later.